Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see your name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good morning, good afternoon, and eventually good evening, everybody, and welcome back into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. R&R Hour is back and happy to be with you. That's Robbie Lopez, decked out in the powder blue, the not-so-great Cubbies uniforms, if I do say so myself. That's going to get underway in about what? You guys got a day game today, right?
Yeah, we got a day game, about an hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20 minutes or so to get ready for that, but we got absolutely zero time to wait. I'm Rob Hill, your MC, your master of ceremonies. The guy will hopefully be breaking many boxes with these many stubby fingers that I have on my hands today. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be an amazing show. We have an elite number of series left. For those that tuned in last night, it was an absolute banger of a show last night from our primetime show with Kamenechev and Don Pellegrini. The boys last night rolled the dice. They rolled through the high rollers and went through a large amount of crates. We'll talk about that if you're not aware of what the crates are in a high roller series. We have 3 of those left to go, 1 spot left in that high roller. We still have 3 elite speed flexes, Robbie, to get ourselves into. We have a brand new playoff mixer series. Yes, the playoffs are right around the corner. The NHL and the NBA begin their playoff settings this upcoming weekend. So, of course, to get your weekend started right, Robbie and I have got to get you guys situated here in the room. So with all that being said, we got our dice roll and our chase wheel spin to get into, but I got to know how the man to my left is doing to start off our afternoon. Robbie, talk to me. How are you doing, my man?
Pretty good. Glad to be back here in the break room. Can't wait to have another great show for the 12 and 3. And hopefully these knuckleheads here are ready to start off their weekend with us with the R&R show. So guys, head over there to our break page. Let's have some fun. One to go in that high roller.
Yeah, 1 to go in the high roller, baby.
High roller. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get it going. Let's get it going with our dice roll. So no pre-fills, correct? No pre-fills.
No pre-fills. We're close.
We are
close,
very,
like
very
I said,
close.
on that high roller is the only thing being worth chasing. Everything else I see here is 8, 7, 6s. We got to turn those bad boys into 2s and 3s.
Well, that's why we have a bare minimum 2-hour show. We got a lot of progress to make. We have more than enough time to get things done. So, ladies and degenerates, let's get ourselves started off with today's honorary dice roll. And for those that are unfamiliar, our dice roll determines how many times we're going to put you lucky guys and gals through our chase wheel spin in the division randomizer. That'll figure out what divisions you land in and where you could potentially earn the best memorabilia for a fraction of the cost. It looks like Frankie and Rip, who had a spectacular morning show, headlined by this absolute gem right here. Have you heard of him? His name is Aaron Donald, the greatest player in Los Angeles Rams franchise history, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a guy that you could argue is one of the greatest defensive players of all time. He was actually the final headliner on the Pigskin series that did get closed out. So again, memorabilia just like this can pop up. And you know who's going to help us get there? The first guy in the comments section, the good doctor.
Hey, the doc's in. Doc, can you check this out for me, Doc?
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know if Doc is qualified to check.
Oh, he's qualified.
I don't know if he's qualified to check this out for. Oh wow! So this is so you got this all out and everything. Okay, so as you can see here.
Can you help me out, Doc?
Okay.
Can you help me out here?
Okay, so this is so what we can have here. This is a non-memorabilia related injury. Yeah, we have. Did you do that by like spraining yourself on like a box?
Straining.
On like a box like opening or little strain?
I strained it.
Well, again, try not to.
I just woke up with it.
We're gonna have to pace ourselves when it comes to opening up with the boxes today.
I'm still having fun, man. Still having fun. Nothing gets down. Nothing gets me down.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the spirits high, and hopefully this dice roll high as possible too. So let's see what we're gonna rock and roll today. What we got for the dice roll, we start off with 7 this morning. 3 is not valid, but 8 is. We're only going higher and higher.
Hey, there's your 8 there, Rob.
Yeah, lucky number 8, baby. Lucky number 8. It's a good sign. Kyle Teal, my number 8 on my White Sox, is going to go on a rehab assignment this week. So,
oh, no.
So he can help the White Sox not lose 120 games again this year. Who hurt you and where do they live? Yeah, I was going to say Doc is always backing us up. Here in the break room. Yeah, I think Robbie can handle himself for the most part. But,
oh, no, I might need back up.
Might need back. And I know that we have some of the best customers around that'll help back us up. So for that Chase wheel spin.
Yeah, what is that Chase wheel spin?
I already got that determined, my man. I actually have a conversation with Lady Luck on this Chase wheel spin, and we actually have 2 separate Chase wheel spins for what we're going to get rocking and rolling today. We're going to be in with the out with the old and in with the new. 2 separate Chase wheel spins. Playoff Mixer Series. Now, when I refer to that Playoff Mixer Series, I'm talking about the brand new NBA and NHL Jersey Series, guys. That is brand new up on the website. 18 headliners, 30 total boxes in that series to get into and crack down on. Robbie, we are not math majors, but I do know that 60% on those headliners. We'll get into that in just a second. And the high roller, baby, we're gonna roll out some high numbers, hopefully pull out some elite level speed flexes in that series. We have 3 crates left, $431 to close out that final spot to get us down to 6 final crates. Let's get rocking and rolling. Bofa is ready to bring some backup. He's ready to bring the boom. Robbie said he might need some backup for whoever beat him up and tore his knee apart. Doc's going to beat somebody up.
Who are we tracking down, Rob?
Ryan's going to beat somebody up. Let's see what we got going on today.
I got my Marines. I
was going to say, that's pretty good backup to have. And again, we're going to need a lot of backup in these breaks again today, guys. So if you haven't done so already, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, please make sure to drop that share button. Frankie hurt Robbie. Yeah, that sounds very possible.
Yeah, he took me out. He took me out.
Yeah, the little youngin. Yeah, he was throwing some of his baby toys and it hit Robbie's knee.
He saw me walking out with the Caleb and he took me out.
Yeah, yeah, you got that worked out yesterday, right? That's awesome, bro. Yeah, it's cool. That is very, very cool.
So who is on this? I'm trying to find who are these players.
On the which one?
The 10.
Maybe it's in this brand new series that we're going to start talking about now.
Yeah.
Frankie Fasthand's going to be Frankie Four Fingers. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, I was going to say, very, very real possibility. All right, guys. So again, first series that we got to talk about today, we have the NBA and NHL Playoff Multi-Sport Mixer Series. We have a ton of fans alike for the NBA and the NHL. We are predominantly a football break room for what we got here. But again, we are a one-stop shop for the best sports memorabilia around. And Robbie, there is no better time of the year than October for some of the fall sports that we got, but of course the springtime to start off the playoffs in some of our winter sports. So let's get rocking and rolling with Andres Vasilevskiy, the future Hall of Famer for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, for this mixer series, guys, single, double, and quad as well, just so that you are aware. 70 in that single. We already have 2 people in that double at a 140 price point and 280 onto that quad. Andres Vasilevskiy, one of the best Tampa Bay Lightning players, really, in a modern history. So in their franchise history, kind of just looking up Mr. Vasilevskiy here. Let's see here. Mr. Vasilevskiy, Andre Vasilevskiy, yes. Again, a goaltender, very good goaltender, a 2-time Cup winner, a 2019 Vezina Award winner, 3-time All-Star, and a winner of the Conn Smythe Trophy as well. Vasilevskiy, who is still dominating at age 31 for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Robbie Lopez. How about the answer? If you guys have any questions about the break room today, this guy has the answer for you. And no, his name is not Robbie Lopez or Rob Hill. It is Allen Iverson, the former first overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the former Georgetown Hoya. Again, a guy who for some reason was listed at 6 feet tall. Let's be honest. He was about 5'10", 5'11". So here's a fun fact about Allen Iverson. So he was actually a Division I recruit, not just in basketball, but in football as well. A lot of people, even Allen Iverson said himself, that he was a much better football player than he was a basketball player. He was a standout star recruit out of the state of Virginia as a kick returner and as a quarterback, a do-it-all football player. But unfortunately, he was found in the wrong place, Robbie Lopez, at the wrong time. His senior year of high school, he got caught in a bowling alley incident that unfortunately ended in a physical assault charge that was wrongfully placed against him. He eventually got acquitted of those charges. But because he got put in that situation, wrong spot, wrong time, there was nobody that was willing to give Allen Iverson any level of scholarships, not just across football, but across basketball as well. So famously, his mother, Ann Iverson, actually had to go to then Georgetown Hoyas head basketball coach John Thompson and had to beg for Allen Iverson just to get a spot on the team. John Thompson took a shot on the young point guard, and the rest was history. Allen Iverson, one of my all-time favorite athletes, and thank you, Robbie, for delivering that from the research department. Thank you. This will be handy in just a couple moments here. Going back to the ice, though, how about Eric Lindros, the first ballot Hall of Famer in the NHL, Mr. Lindros for the Philadelphia Flyers. We're going to talk about how these divisions break down in just a little bit here. And I don't know about you, Robbie, today, but when I was on my way driving here to work, you could have confused this with being at an Area 51 sighting.
No.
I saw an alien touching down here in Burr Ridge, Illinois today.
What?
You know what he looked like? He was about 7'4". He kind of looked like a very tall, slender Frenchman. His name actually goes by Victor Wembanyama. He's actually going to be getting ready to make his playoff debut this upcoming Sunday against the Portland Trail Blazers, the former first overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. He is going to be the Robbie, I truly believe this. We're going to find this out in a few days when the NBA announces their end of the season awards. Victor Wembanyama, at just 22 years old, can become the first ever unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. I definitely think it's going to happen. Wemby, one of the greatest players already in the sport. I think he's definitely going to be the unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. We were talking yesterday, actually. You actually think that he could win MVP this year as well?
I think he's going to win MVP. He might have a chance. He might have a chance.
So why do you think he should win MVP? Or could win MVP?
So my reasoning is like, so last, so Jokic just won it 2 years ago. The year before, and then last year we had Say won it.
Yeah.
I think this year we change it up and we give it, just keep it
fresh.
Just kind of keep it universal. I don't like that whole 2-time, 3-time. I mean, unless that player stands out from the rest. I think this whole entire year it was all about Victor Wembanyama just dominating day in and day out.
Yeah, no, it's a great case.
And whereas we didn't really hear much about Shea, I think Thunder had some injuries. Nuggets obviously had some injuries. I think that's why we didn't really. They were mentioned. I'm not saying they were totally ignored, but they were mentioned. But what I'm saying is I think this year it was all Victor. and what he's doing and what the Spurs are doing and how quick they turned that team around and made that team so competitive in a flash. Because you got to think, this is his second year.
His third year.
Third year.
Yes, third year.
Third year, but still, that's quick.
I think the strongest case, and I agree with you, the preseason win projection totals, and I know because I took the over, so that was an easy cash. They were projected at 43.5 wins going into the year. They finished with 62.
They expect way over.
It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good.
Exceeded their expectations in that. With those wins.
Especially in the Western Conference, too. So the emergence of Stephon Castle, second overall pick Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox on that team. But Wemby was the very giant straw that stirred the whole drink. And again, this is on a licensed jersey.
Oh, yeah,
by the way, these are even more exclusive for us to have in the break room. We have a difference between custom jerseys and licensed jerseys. As you can see, guys, anytime that you have an affiliated logo right here, like for Victor Wembanyama, we have him on a Nike affiliated logo. You will see this on San Antonio Spurs jerseys. That's a great signature too, right below the number 1. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous jersey. How about a guy that now does a lot of coverage for TNT and I believe Amazon Prime as well? Henrik Lundqvist. We just talked about one great hockey goalie and Andre Vasilevsky on a very nice Tampa Bay Lightning hockey sweater. How about a guy who I definitely think is a future Hall of Famer? And Henrik Lundqvist, top 10 all-time in saves, a former champion in his own right, and Mr. Lundqvist, one of the best goaltenders of the modern era. So this is what our research department, also known as Robbie Lopez, helped us track down and figure out. I have never seen this before. I don't know about you. I have never seen this type of sweater before.
This isn't first for me.
This is, So this is, again, now the kids like to say this a lot these days, Robbie. We are going deep into our bag here at UA.
Very deep.
To get you guys as much variety as we can on our memorabilia. So this is the 10 Cups Club. This is the Montreal Canadiens. Again, a part of those original 6 teams in the NHL, the 10 Cups Club. So this is signed by Jean Beliveau, Henri Ricard, Yvon Corrinet. So these are the 3 signatures that you get inside of the 1 and the 0 on the back of the sweater. So Bellevue, Ricard, and Corrinet. Again, I'm sure Bob Boulay is going to come in and help me work on my French here. But yeah, the 10 Cups Club, that's elite. I don't know if you guys look at your hands at home right now and you look at the fingers that you have on both your hands, that's how many rings that these guys won together. 3 guys and 10 cups. Crazy stuff, Mr. Andreessen. You know what's even crazier? What this guy did in the NBA play-in tournament the other night. 37 years old, and he is still kicking ass as an undersized guard out of a little-known school by the name of Davidson University. He exploded onto the NBA scene, and little did anybody know that this former number 8 overall pick would eventually turn into the greatest point guard of all time. Damn right I said it. Steph Curry is the greatest point guard that the NBA has ever seen. The 4-time NBA champion, the back-to-back MVP, the first ever unanimous MVP. And guess what, Robbie? You don't have to believe me, guys, or you listening at home. We have this beautiful Steph Curry stat jersey. All of these accomplishments are listed on the back. 2-time scoring champion, and of course, a 2022 Finals MVP. Robbie, this guy tonight, if you guys want to, have a little late night fun tonight, if you want to tune in and watch our late night show, you can also watch the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors. They will be fighting for that coveted 8th seed to get into the playoffs. A winner-go-home game tonight for Steph Curry and his Golden State Warriors. Will it possibly be the last playoff run that Steph Curry has in his career? We shall see. Now, talk about a guy, Robbie Lopez wears this guy's jersey a lot. This guy has quickly become one of the faces of Chicago sports. The former first overall pick, Connor Bedard, a guy that has looked to be essentially a savior, a beacon of hope for a Blackhawks franchise that won 3 Stanley Cup championships in the 2010s decade. They have fallen on hard times really since the start of the 2020s decade, and they are looking for a brand new face and direction. Connor Bedard in his 3rd year, having the best year of his NHL career. The Blackhawks are projected to be I think a top 4 team coming up in the NHL lottery. So hopefully they can draft somebody else to help Bedard go forward with that. Now, Robbie was just talking about the MVP race for this year, which, by the way, look who we have side by side here. We have the top 3 players that are going to finish in MVP voting this year. Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic, and my MVP frontrunner. To me, Robbie, I respect everyone's opinion here, but I don't even think it's close. I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be a back-to-back two-time NBA MVP. Again, you cannot go wrong with either one of these jerseys here. This Nikola Jokic is a standard jersey that we have for the Denver Nuggets. Three-time MVP, the former second-round pick, the former 2022 NBA champion. Unbelievable jersey here for the Joker. How about Shai? This is a licensed jersey. This has an NBA Finals patch on the back of the collar for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Beautiful looking jersey here. A guy who little people thought just a few years ago, look at that Will Anderson, 3-year, wow, a 3-year, $150 million extension. I just saw that tweet there, Bradley. Will Anderson, the superstar edge rusher, Robbie, just got extended. Wow, that is crazy. That's $134 million guaranteed. That's $50 million annually for Will Anderson. That is unbelievable stuff there. Thanks, Bradley, for the update. We could talk about that in a bit. But Shai Gilly on the licensed jersey, really, really nice with that. How about, you ever hear of this guy? How about Shaquille O'Neal? This isn't just jerseys, baby. We got a basketball in here. Shaq Daddy, the Diesel. Just like Rob Gronkowski in football, this guy is on every single commercial that you can possibly find. The 4-time NBA champion and former first overall pick, Shaquille O'Neal. Gordie Howe. This is my first Gordie Howe sighting on the beautiful Detroit Red Wings sweater right there for Gordie Howe, an NHL legend. One of the greatest to ever grace the ice. How about a little Hall & Oates? Not Hall & Oates, but Hall & Oates, Adam Oates and Bobby Hall, on the St. Louis Blues jerseys. 2 Hall of Famers, 2 all-time greats. I'm sure Greg Lombardi is absolutely going to love the look of this sweater right here. How about Karl Anthony Towns, kitty cat? Meow. A guy that's going to have a lot of questions to answer. Robbie, this series is loaded with former first overall picks. The former Kentucky Wildcat in Karl Anthony Towns. The number 3 seeded New York Knicks will take on the number 6 seeded Atlanta Hawks tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be interesting to see what the Knicks can compose with this year. There is no reason why the Knicks cannot, at bare minimum, make the conference finals this year. Karl Anthony Towns is going to have a large say in that. And how about this? We rarely get these items, Robbie.
No, this is first.
Anthony Edwards, you'll never believe this, guys, another former first overall pick out of the University of Georgia in the COVID draft in 2020. Anthony Edwards, the Ant-Man, a guy who a lot of people consider one of the faces of the NBA, an autographed sneaker. Guys, a lot of people were calling him 2 years ago, Robbie, in his first playoff run, Baby Jordan. Okay, keep that in mind. This guy is going to be a future first ballot Hall of Famer at this rate, one of the most charismatic personalities, and one of the most coveted NBA signatures. I would say him and Victor Wembanyama right now for the younger core of NBA players, Robbie, they're up there for 2 of the most coveted signatures. Jack Gensel of the Pittsburgh Penguins, Dominique Wilkins probably of the Atlanta Hawks, of course. And how about this Phil Esposito as well? And yeah, Bofa, I did see that on the way in, unfortunately. Yeah. The passing of Garrett Anderson. Yeah, we could talk about that in just a little bit here. Got a couple other series to go through. Still no orders coming in yet. Nothing done as of right now. Nothing?
No.
Nothing yet? All right, so I'll get with that. So $70 for the single, $140 on the double, $280 on that quad spot. So we got the quarterback room coming up next, guys. Quarterback room was here with Robbie and I yesterday as well. In this quarterback mixer room series, 7 headliners, 16 total boxes for what we got for you guys. 88 on the single, double, and quad. It's very lonely. Very lonely. Wide open for the taking.
Wide open.
How about Trevor Lawrence? Where's my guy, Ivan Rodriguez?
Yeah, Ivan.
Where's our boy Ivan? A big time Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Pudge, baby. Or if you're a big time Duval or Clemson Tigers fan, you're going to absolutely want this Trevor Lawrence lid coming off of his best year in the pros, Robbie, an AFC South title, 13 wins for the Kitty Cats. They ended their season on a 9-game winning streak. Trevor Lawrence's value is at an all-time high. I looked up this helmet yesterday when you and I were on air. Drake May.
Wow, it's still there. Wow.
May is right around the corner.
Yeah, it is.
Why do you want to wait 2 weeks for May to start? Have your May start right freaking now.
Yeah.
Guys, this is an authentic helmet. I looked this up on Fanatics yesterday. And, of course, we're in correspondence with Fanatics, just like everything at Fanatics. We have everything certified whatever it might be. JSA, PSA, Beckett, you name it. We have it certified here at Ultimate Autographs. This Drake May was going for $1,200 on Fanatics. You can get into this series, Robbie, for $88 on a single. $88 to go after a $1,200 value lid for Drake May, the second youngest quarterback to ever attend a Super Bowl. We got Jordan Love on that brand new retro authentic that the Green Bay Packers are going to be rolling out for this upcoming season. Really nice throwback lid here, something I'm sure that Chin, May, and Dom are going to be chasing after if they could. Terry Bradshaw, elite penmanship. I like to call this one of the Terry Bradshaw. If he was born in the right time period, Robbie, he could have easily been one of the forefathers of the Constitution with a signature like that. The original TB12, the four-time Super Bowl champion, AFC North hit on this gorgeous Rave Mini for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We had Bob Boulay talking with us yesterday on me and Robbie's show. This is still here, and sadly, for some reason, it is. This Eli Manning, as you can see, his jersey is getting ripped to shreds here by the Patriots defensive line. This was leading up to the David Tyree helmet catch in the 2007 Super Bowl that, of course, ended the perfect season run of the New England Patriots. What could have been for the New England Patriots in 2000 and stopped by that man right there. Great photo by Eli Manning. How about Bryce Young, former first overall pick out of the University of Alabama for the Carolina Panthers, the NFC South winning Carolina Panthers. Bryce, Tedorowick McMillan, who he just had as his secondary headliner, actually, in a recent series, and Dave Canales. They've done some great things out there in North Carolina. Let's see what they can do and run it back in 2026-27. And how about Dan Fouts, one of the best arms in NFL history, one of the best Chargers players in franchise history as well in this all-quarterback series. Just getting back to a couple of your comments, guys. Again, if you're just rolling through, we're still going to go through the rest of our rundown. That's Robbie Lopez over there, Rob Hill in the host chair for you guys today. 19 beautiful souls out there. Just letting you guys, getting back to some of this. Yes, again, Will Anderson, breaking news from our own Bradley Williams. I guess I'm kind of turning Bradley into like our own Adam Schefter, I guess. Yeah, 3 years, $150 million. I don't know where that is in comparison off the top of my head to Myles Garrett, who I think became the highest paid defensive player ever. And I think that breaks it. I would have to be certain. $134 million guaranteed. That is unbelievable stuff. And yeah, really sad news about Garrett Anderson, a guy that I could always argue is a potential Hall of Famer. He didn't get in, but a Hall of very good player. A true angel, Garrett Anderson. Love myself, GA. I did see that. Very sad. Yeah, Garrett Anderson, man. You know, we get his teammate Vladimir Guerrero Sr. all the time, a guy that I love watch growing up. One of my first World Series that I ever watched was those 2002 Angels. Just very glad that Garrett was able to win a World Series in his time in Major League Baseball. One of the most underrated players ever. So, looking into our high roller series here, guys. Again, $491 on the price point. And for those that are unaware, they're like, Jesus, $491 on a price point to get in here? Well, let me explain this to you guys. So, again, now this is a funny thing for me, and I was telling Robbie this when we were getting on air, actually. We actually have a scenario where this is my first time actually being in a room with the high roller being here. I'm aware of how it works. I see it happen all the time. But usually, Dom and Common have a scenario where it completely gets wiped out the night before. And or if it doesn't, the 9 a.m. show ends up having that, get the scraps left of what's over with it. It's somehow, some way with the elite level names we have left are still here in this series. So how this goes, we go by crates. So 2 will be authentic helmets and 1 will be a speed flex. This special series is limited to just 15 crates. Each crate contains 3 random autograph helmets signed by a current or former NFL player. It's limited to just 15 cases. Breaks will happen live on air as they fill, of course, as they usually do. So we are 1 spot away, $491. So we're going to have either Jordan Love, Andre Johnson, or Emmitt Smith come out in this next break. Which one is it going to be? Thinking that is like a 1 in 3 type of scenario. This Jordan Love, we just saw him on an authentic. This is on a speed flex with a beautiful Honolulu blue visor. Don't usually see that on a lot of different Packers lids, guys. This is very unique. This is becoming, again, one of their, this is a beautiful alternate throwback for what we got for this Packers lid here. They'll be using this as their rivalry coming up for this upcoming season. Definitely want to take a look at this, guys, going forward. Andre Johnson. This is about as gorgeous gets. This is on a great white and navy blue colored Houston Texans lid. The Hall of Fame wide receiver, 11th all-time in receiving yards for Andre 3000. One of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Common and I always like to talk about this when we're on air. His best quarterbacks that he ever had to play with was Derek Carr and Matt Schaub. And he was still 11th all-time in receiving yards. So what the hell does that tell you? Mr. Underrated, Mr. Andre Johnson. And, of course, the guy who you can certainly not underrate, the all-time NFL's rushing yards leader in Emmitt Smith. The double deuce. Where's William Maynard, Jill Labovitz, all of my Dallas Cowboys fans out there, America's team. You could never have enough Dallas Cowboys memorabilia. Even if you're not a Dallas Cowboys fan, you could still use this as currency, as Rep Camelucci likes to say. Again, an elite level value here for a guy like Emmitt Smith. So again, guys, just $491. We're going to get a guaranteed 2 authentic helmets and 1 Speed Flex coming out in this next upcoming crate. We close this out, and then we'll have 2 final crates left to go to close all of those out, guys. So again, that's also a part of the Chase Wheel Spin. You can also get some cash back at the end of the show, up to $100 as well, Robbie. So
yes, they can.
let's see what else we got here. So we do have our brand new, like I said, NBA and NHL mixer series. We also have our standard NFL jerseys and our minis as well, guys. The end zone jerseys for what we got here at Ultimate Autographs this afternoon. $31 a spot on the single, $62 on that double, and $124 on the quad. 6 to go on that single, 7 to go on the double, 6 to go on the quad. And we got some all-time greats. How about Bob Greasy? We talked about Eli Manning tarnishing that 2007 perfect season for the Patriots. Well, Bob Greasy was the quarterback for the one and only perfect team in NFL history. Don Shula's 1972 Miami Dolphins. Absolutely gorgeous aqua teal jersey here for the Miami Dolphins. Let's swim our way, Robbie, into these photoed headliners for the jerseys here. Also, guys, please don't make me angry or upset this afternoon because I don't want to lay down the law with you. Specifically, the tie law. I got Ty on speed dial. Me and him, we lay down a pretty strict lay of the land here in the break room. I consider Champ Bailey to be the greatest cornerback of all time, and right behind him, I have Ty Law. Now, don't get anything twisted about this. When the Patriots won their first 3 Super Bowls, a part of the Belichick and Brady dynasty, a large amount of that was because of the defense of New England. In 2001, what was it? And then they won, back-to-back in 04 and 05, or was it 03 and 05 for New England? Out of those 3 Super Bowls that we had, Ty Law was a huge fixture in that secondary. Really great player for the New England Patriots. Devontae Adams with the LA Rams, baby, 8th all-time in receiving touchdowns, a stat that we all like to talk about here at Ultimate Autographs. He's the only wide receiver in NFL history to lead the league in touchdowns for 3 separate franchises. The Green Bay Packers, the Las Vegas Raiders, and this past year, a huge factor in Matthew Stafford winning his first MVP. Edgerrin James, take the edge off. Come on, baby. It's Friday afternoon here at Ultimate Autographs. Take the edge off every single Friday with us here at UA and get it started with Edgerrin James, the former Indianapolis Colt. Really cool jersey there for Mr. James, multiple-time Pro Bowler and a legend at the University of Miami. Ray Lewis, the all-time tackles leader, Mr. No Nonsense in all business from Ray Lewis, the 2-time Super Bowl champion, former Defensive Player of the Year, and probably the coolest Madden cover of all time in Madden 2005. My first ever Madden game ever. Absolutely love Ray Lewis. And how about MJD? A guy that may have signed this in person, Robbie Lopez. Absolutely love myself some Maurice Jones-Drew Pocket Hercules. With a nickname that badass, he is certainly worth a $31 price point. So again, looking for our first break of the afternoon show. We had a red hot 9 a.m. We're looking to carry this over into the afternoon. I hope you guys didn't stuff yourselves and overdo it too much on your breakfast this morning. In the morning show, again, still looking to fill ourselves up here with a lot of great options here during the 12 o'clock hour. We still have 6 boxes left. We're going to run this out with 3 straight doubles to close out this mini-series. Of course, we have the practice squad coming up next. We have not had the practice squad pop up for a while. This has been sitting here for a little bit, guys. We have the Champ Bailey. I talked about Ty Law being my second greatest defensive back ever. This guy is the greatest. 12-time Pro Bowler, the all-time leader in pass deflections with just a skosh over 200. Champ Bailey was an all-time stud. Former Washington Commander, and then went into the Hall of Fame with the Denver Broncos. How about Devonta Smith, one of the biggest speedsters in the NFL? Only makes sense that he got drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. The guy can fly like an eagle. Beautiful mini lid here. Awesome Kelly Green signature as well from Devonta Smith. Biggest question, Robbie, will he be the #1 Eagles wide receiver by week 1? A lot of controversy going on in the city of brotherly love. You could certainly see that there's not a lot of brotherly love going on right now. A lot of odd Jalen Hurts reports. A.J. Brown frustration always seems to run rampant. So it's interesting to see what Howie Roseman and crew do going into this season. So, guys, that's your rundown for you. A pretty long and elaborated rundown for you guys. So, again, where do we want to start off with? What's going to be the first step towards greatness this afternoon? We got 25 people tuning in, going strong here. So we got that playoff mixer and the high roller series. Now, keep in mind, a lot of every host is different. A lot of people like to do their own different things when it comes to this. For me personally, I like to do 2 separate chase wheel spins. I like to reward you guys for treating yourself in a multitude of different series. Because what happens here at UA all the time, once we get started in one series, it's just going to become a snowball effect. And then we're going to start seeing another series go and another series go. So again, we just need somebody to start that spark, and then we'll see where this carries off to. So real quick, while we do have a little bit of time before things do start to perk up, Robbie, we do have our 2 separate things going on, as always, here at UA. We have our Refer a Friend contest here at Ultimate Autographs. Everybody has a friend in life. Some more than others, but everybody has at least one that we know that likes sports or knows something about sports. Hell, even this morning for myself, I reached out to one of my group chats that I talk the most in, and I just dropped the link to our brand new NBA and NHL mixer series. Hopefully that can get them and some of my boys into the room for the first time. And guess what? If it is their first time, they do decide to buy in, I'm not going to get any referral perks for this because I am on this thing called a contract, and that would break my contract very quick here at UA. So I can't get rewarded for this, but you guys can at home. You get $50 off their first $100 order or more. They get $50 off. You get $50 in return. And at the end of the month of April, you can receive a Michael Irvin Game Day Authentic, the playmaker, the 3-time Super Bowl champion, Robbie Lopez, for us in the month of April. Very, very nice Game Day Authentic that will be given away in Michael Irvin. Also, if you've happened to win some sports memorabilia from Ultimate Autographs here in the month of April, feel free to show off your bling. Show off your bling bling for us here at marketing at ultimateautographs.com. There are 3 separate places that you can place in here at UA. Who says that finishing last is no good? To me, being last is awesome here in this situation. You get rewarded for $50, $100, or $250 in UA store credit. We actually all vote this on as a company for the top 3 placers. Again, this is also done at the end of the month. Again, send like a 60 to 90 second snippet for what we got here at Ultimate Autographs. Try to keep it between that. Be as creative as possible. We just had Adam Meadows, who won for the month of March, because he did a Common Enchev and Frankie Oliveri impersonations.
No way.
For what he did for his. Yeah, so he, Common was talking to me about it on Tuesday, and I got a lot of chuckles out of him. He thought Adam kicked ass on it, and he said his Frankie Oliveri impression was, mwah, chef's kiss. For our Italian stallion and Frankie Fast Fingers. So I'm looking for you guys to have some fast fingers on those in the carts out there. So again, feel free to let Robbie and I know where we're going.
Want to go in those single jerseys.
Very nice. Very nice. The single jerseys, 1 to go in those. Great place for us to start off with, so we can revisit that and see what's going on there.
Yep.
So, let's see now that this is refreshed. Yeah, 1 to go on those jerseys. Again, down at 14 boxes left. So, again, if we get really hot in these jerseys, again, we will have another set of jerseys coming up after this, guys. So, just $31. That'll close out here in just a split second. So, we have the AFC East double up right here. I'll be getting in this doubles. We have Bob Gracie and Ty Law in the AFC East.
Yep.
And then we have Devontae Adams in the NFC West, Edgerrin James in the AFC South, with Maurice Jones-Drew, by the way. Very good chance that MJD, of course, will be on a Jacksonville Jaguar. And then also another very good chance that he signed that bad boy here in the studios at Ultimate Autographs. You never really know what show you might tune into, Robbie. And we have a great athlete that joins us here at UA.
Yep.
We get those that happen all the time. Robbie and I have been lucky enough to be joined by 2 legends in 2 different sports, plus Sean McCoy in the NFL and Brett Hall in the NHL. So you never know what might happen here at Ultimate Autographs. So guys, close that bad boy out. Let's see what ends up happening. So while we wait for that to happen, Robbie, we got what is it? Let's see, how many do we got here right now? 1, 2, 3, 5 separate series up on the website right now.
Oh yeah.
5.
It's not hard.
No, 5 separate series. So we've definitely condensed this down for you folks. So it's just a matter of what apple do you want to bite into first here? Because everything is juicy, everything is delicious. If you had your choice, Robbie, what series would you want to get into right now and why?
Ooh. Well, I definitely close out the jerseys just to get it going. Have something to do while I go ahead and jump into probably. It's a good choice. Probably the NBA and NHL. For $70 and $140 for a lot of that good stuff out there, like, come on, give me that Bedard. That's what I'm chasing. I'm chasing a Bedard. I'm chasing Wemby because he's a hot superstar right now. Give me the. I'm chasing Jokic. I'm chasing Shea. Who else is a good chase? Gordie Howe, obviously the original 6 teams of the Blackhawks and the Detroit Red Wings, and then. Why not add the Montreal Canadiens to that original and go after that 10 Cups Club jersey too? Again, there's a lot. Hey, I get the Ant-Man too. That's a cool shoe right there,
dude,
sneaker
right?
Or whatever. That's what I would also chase too. And then if I have any energy left over from that NBA NHL series, I take my butt over to that quarterback room and try to chase down that Drake May before someone else gets their greasy paws on the things that I'm, that I want to chase out there before it's gone. And then again, if I have any funds for that single crate for the high roller at $4.91, it is payday, folks. So I would then jump over in that high roller, try my luck at an Emmitt Smith or the Andre Johnson, or what's the other one? Jordan Love.
Jordan Love,
on the
baby.
The retro Green Bay Packers. So that's what I would do. That's me. If I had the funds, if I had the energy, if I had the time, that's what I would be doing.
Well, you and I are definitely feeling the love because today is payday. Cha-ching! And it could easily be payday. You guys can make your own payday, and you're like, Rob, stop pulling my leg. What the hell are you talking about? Well, it can be very simple. If you are that lucky duck, let's say in this high roller, now I know $4.91 might be, to some of you, maybe somewhat of an intimidating price point, but I look at it as a great investment because you're going to be guaranteed one of these 3 speed flexes to come out in one of these crates. We don't know if it's the Love, the Johnson, or the Smith, but if you end up with one of those speed flexes, Robbie, at a $4.91 price point, these are probably worth in the ballpark. Bare minimum, it's going to be 4 digits in the low 1,000s. I would be willing to say that the Emmitt Smith probably might be worth the most. Even though the Andre Johnson is a little bit more of a custom, this Cowboys is on a, this is a custom too, actually. I'm just seeing this for the Emmitt Smith. Let's take a look at the videos for this up here, actually. Look at this Emmitt Smith. So this is a custom too. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous this is on the back of this Emmitt right here, the double deuce. My goodness, this is set. Look at that, right on the back. The great name inscribed on the back there. That is a great paint job right there by our guys that end up doing the paint jobs. And then also on the top of the lid as well, you also have the 3 Super Bowls that Emmitt Smith won inscribed in the middle of it as well. You don't even have to be a Dallas Cowboys fan. You just have to be a fan of sports, of the NFL, to love this lid.
Hey, Rob, we got our first break.
Hey, Robbie.
Jersey single, bro. Let's close it out.
Let's get it going. Thank you, Robbie. Appreciate the heads up, my man. Just want to show you guys this real quick before we get in the jerseys. So this is the Andre Johnson, and then this is the Jordan Love for the high rollers. So as Robbie said, he would love to close out those jerseys if he could. Well, guess what? The jerseys closed out. And then he said he would like to close out the high roller next. So looking for you guys to have that high roller closed out by the time this break is done. So one number for the jersey, number 11, please. Between Ricky Belcamino, Joshua Margaru, and Chris Kohler. Chris Kohler balling out. He closed out with the last 6 spots to get us to where we're at. We opened with 6 to start the show. Chris closed that bad boy out, so thank you, CK. Much appreciated, my friend. We got a lot of sports going on today across the sports world as well. And we had some really, really great sports go on over this past week, too. Huge shout out to, I didn't get a chance to say it on air yesterday, but a huge shout out to Rory freaking McIlroy. Did something that only 3 other golfers have ever done in the 95 years of the Masters tournament, and that is win a Masters in back-to-back seasons.
Wow.
Pretty amazing, man. I know he joined Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, and unfortunately...
Has anybody done it 3 in a row?
I'm not sure, actually. It's a good question. That's I was going to say it's something that the research department can get on.
Is that a Google question?
I was going to say that's a Chat GPT. A Chat GPT type of question right there. Let me know what your good buddy Google has to say. I'll give this about another 5 to 10 seconds. So the jerseys are right down there at the bottom. 4, 6, 14, 19, 25, 6, 7, 8, 31 through 37.
Jack Nicklaus, Nick Faldo, Tiger Woods, and Roy McIlroy.
Yeah, Nick Faldo.
So Roy will have an opportunity next year to make it 3 in a row if he can.
I'm gonna randomize these names real quick. Yeah, that. So I only kind of caught highlights. Are you somebody that's able to?
What did you just say?
I'm gonna randomize the names and then I'll do the wheel. Did you watch any of the Masters at all? Are you somebody that's like
Masters?
I say there's
no Masters.
Exactly. I was gonna say I want to say this respectfully. As much, and Robbie and I are like.
I was watching NASCAR.
I was gonna say we're crazy sports enthusiasts, but like for me watching golf, like I love playing golf.
This is me.
But yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Cheerio.
I'm just enjoying the sun.
Golf claps.
And then just closing my eyes.
So we're gonna go to the.
Hole in one, all right.
And that's what everybody else is that's what everyone else is doing at home right now. Until we end up getting into this chase wheel, or this wheel spin, excuse me. So I didn't hear a number out there. That's okay. So Ricky, Josh, and Chris. Let's see what we got for our first break of the show. We're gonna go to we're gonna go with box 24. Mamba mentality. We do not have 24, but we do have 25. Talk about a great reference from, if you get this, you know. You know what's better than 24, Robbie?
Huh?
You know what's better than 24?
25?
25.
25 is better than 26?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. To all my SpongeBob enthusiasts out there growing up. Let's see. You can catch Robbie Lopez in concert tonight at midnight at the UA After Dark show. Robbie sings, he cries. You'll never know what you might see at the UA After Dark show tonight. What we're going to see right now, end zone jersey number 11. Let's get ourselves started out with an absolute banger. Joshua Margaru in the NFC North, Ricky Belcamino in the AFC North. So 2 gentlemen, 2 kings of the North, and Chris Kohler. Chris, you're looking for anything but a Northern Division spot, and you are a winner, my friend. Are you looking for Bob Greasy, Ty Lott, Devontae Adams, Edgerrin James, or Ray Lewis? Or how about instead we got ourselves a different kind of headliner hit?
What?
We are taking ourselves down to the AFC Southern Division. We're going to get ourselves a former multiple 1,000-yard rushing season running back of the Aqua Teal And the beautiful, beautiful color number 32, it's Maurice Jones-Drew, MJD, Pocket Hercules, Duval. Chris got the job done in Duval. Great secondary headliner hit for Maurice Jones-Drew, baby. Awesome, awesome run right there. Way to go, Chris. And again,
Good
for
game, dumb.
He said GG's damn. Well, what's going on, mister? What's going on, Josh? What'd you say?
No, don't. Just keep going.
We're gonna rewind the tape.
No.
No. So GG's. Yeah. Good. I was gonna say. He said. Okay. So Joseph DM me separately. Don't put it in the comments. I need to know what he said. He's not gonna tell me. Let me know what he said, Josh. Is this your first time playing, Josh? By the way, first time I'm recognizing you in the break room. If it is, how did you hear about us? And again, unfortunately, things did not go your way, my friend. Okay, your second time playing. So as you can see, we always recommend that, the more times that you buy into a break, the higher likelihood, right? That's just how math works. And Chris, because he had 6 out of the 8 spots, he had a 75% chance. Not to say that, of course, your spot couldn't win. We see sniper spots, as we call them all the time, win here in the break room. But, keep playing, keep going through the adversity, and you will eventually get some amazing, amazing headliner hits. So, gonna write that up for my boy Chris. Keep ourselves moving back into the break room, guys. Really looking for that. We're looking for that.
A lot of peaches. I'm moving to the break room. Gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
Is that our new tagline now?
Yep.
I love peaches, by the way. I love peaches. I love myself some peaches.
Moving to the break room. Gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
3 times.
I'm moving to the break room. Gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Peaches for me, peaches for you.
303-250. I'm gonna need a 411 on that song.
That's my parody song from the American Presidents.
Let's see.
Bobby says, "Kill me now." Come on, Bobby. You know you love my singing. You adore it so much that you are the front member of the fan club of Robbie Lopez, and he's in the front row.
Bobby coming back he's always back for an encore though.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
He's always back for an encore. Yeah.
He's saying encore, Robbie, encore.
You know what I want an encore of? The series that just went on between the New York Yankees and the LA Angels. That series, Bobby, between Mike Trout and Aaron Judge.
That was a good series.
That was an insane series.
Wow.
Mike Trout, who's now homered in 5 consecutive games. Aaron Judge had a phenomenal series as well. I just hope, by the way, we got Mike Trout here in the break room and Aaron Judge on rare occasions. But damn, that was a great series to watch. Marine Corps, yes. Encore, no. Encore. It's probably the proper way of phrasing that. So just give me a second to get back in the break room, guys. We are, I was going to say we're a little on a 7-second delay on the internet side of things here, guys. So I'm going to drop some links and put us in a lot of different spots here coming up. I want to focus on the NBA and NHL mix for what we got going on for you guys today.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Okay, so any movement at all, it does not look like it. So I'm just going to drop these links, no worries at all. And if you could just reload that single, my friend, whenever you get a chance, Robbie, in that jersey. Just at 0 out of 8 right now.
They took it off replenish? Okay.
No autos. Yeah, no auto replenish. But we're basically 8-6s on everything else except for that high roller. So I'll start off by dropping this high roller again. Robbie and I have talked about it a little bit here. We got the you're guaranteed 1 speed flex. You get 2 authentic helmets. Again, so here in a perfect scenario, right, in this situation, again, it's still an 8-spot divisional break for all we get. But if you already have multiple spots that are in this, there's a chance that you can end up doubling up in that authentic and you can get that speed flex. Any one of these speed flexes are probably worth 2.5 to 3 times the value of getting yourself this right here for that $491 price point. Andre Johnson, Jordan Love, and Emmitt Smith on those speed flexes, guys.
Marine Corps, yes. Encore, no.
Let's see. Okay, now that I'm back here. Sorry, the comments are comments are tweaking a little bit here too. So there's the link for that, guys. Again, we're looking for a final closeout spot in that crates to get ourselves down to 2 crates in the high roller series. And keep us rolling along here. Again, this is a rare opportunity. If you are looking for speed flexes, you are guaranteed a speed flex to come out in one of those 3 crates, guys. Please take advantage of that opportunity. So one thing that I want to do here, I'm gonna try to break some things down here as well as I can in this NBA and NHL mixer series. So this is what this is gonna look like. So in this particular series with what we got here, guys, we have the San Antonio Spurs, the Boston Bruins, and the LA Kings. So from what I'm looking at here, the San Antonio Spurs, that of course is going to be Victor Wembanyama. And then we also have the Boston Bruins, I believe, and I'm going to double check this real quick because I am not the master of the ice. I'll be the first one to admit that. So I want to see who this guy is going to be on. Okay, let me see here. That's why the producer computer today, guys, is going to be the research computer because things are, it's so slow today. It's so slow to look stuff up today.
What are you looking at?
Phil Esposito.
Oh.
Looking at my boy.
Yeah, I don't know. Saying I'm having trouble too.
Looking at my boy Phil Esposito. So we'll come back to that in just a second here.
Phil Esposito?
Phil Esposito, yeah. I just want to see what
Phil?
Phil Esposito, yeah.
Phil Esposito.
Somebody see my boy Philly and see what he's gonna.
The Canadian guy?
Yeah. What team is he? Would he be on? Okay,
Well,
so
he played for Montreal, Boston, the Blackhawks.
he did. Okay,
No,
so
you
he
said
the
Phil?
Rangers, the
Yeah.
Bruins, and the Blackhawks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah. And then who said the Rangers?
So yeah, okay, cool. So that's what I was thinking. So I'm looking at the Spurs, Bruins, and Kings. I had a feeling he played for the Bruins. So I think Phil Esposito would probably be on a Bruins hit because we already have Connor Bedard that's a Blackhawk. So that's probably going to be Victor Wembanyama, Phil Esposito, and the LA Kings we would have to see. The LA Kings before we've seen Anze Kopitar. We've seen on the Kings before.
On the Montreal.
Marcel Dion. We've seen before as well, so we'll see who that is. Now, speaking of the Blackhawks, Robbie, we got the Chicago Blackhawks, the Denver Nuggets, and the Orlando Magic. So we got ourselves we have potentially 2 former first overall picks. We have Connor Bedard, then we have Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets, and the Orlando Magic is interesting. The Orlando Magic is not a headliner, Robbie, so I'm wondering who that hidden gem could be. Maybe it's Penny Hardaway. I'm probably guessing it's going to be Penny Hardaway for this division alignment here. The Red Wings, 76ers, and Oilers. That would be Gordie Howe for Detroit, the Hall of Fame winger. The 76ers is going to be Allen Iverson, of course. And the Edmonton Oilers. That's going to be a hidden gem right there for the Edmonton Oilers. OKC Thunder, Montreal Canadiens, and the Toronto Raptors. Okay. So the OKC Thunder is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning NBA MVP and Finals MVP. The Montreal Canadiens has got to be one of the most exclusive. I got to look up the value of this at some point today and see this 10 Cups Club sweater with Jean Bellevue, Henri Ricard, and Ivan Courier. So that's going to be the 10 Cups Club for the Montreal Canadiens sweater. And the Toronto Raptors, a country that knows a thing or two about having French as one of its native languages. Certainly not the city of Toronto, but of course the country of Canada itself. The Toronto Raptors as a hidden gem will be interesting as well, Robbie. I'm trying to think of hidden gem Toronto Raptors that we've had. Maybe Kyle Lowry can sneak in as one. Any current Toronto Raptors, Scotty Barnes potentially, that would be badass if we got Scotty Barnes in there. I guess we'll have to wait and see, guys. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Golden State Warriors is very obvious. That's going to be the greatest shooter that God ever created. That is Steph Curry. The Tampa Bay Lightning is Andre Vasilevsky. That'll be a nice double up. And the Utah Jazz. We've had John Stockton before. We've had Karl Malone before in the break room. Utah Jazz. I'm trying to think of players they currently have. I have not seen Lauri Markkanen. I have not seen a guy like Ace Bailey. I don't know who else it could be. Carlos Boozer? I doubt it. Darren Williams? I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt it.
Really?
Well, who's a Utah Jazz player that you could see as a hidden gem? It's a very limited.
Karl Malone.
Yeah, like I said, Malone and Stockton we've had.
Stockton. What the hell's his name from the Utah Jazz? Lauri Markkanen.
Maybe Markkanen, yeah. Maybe Laurie.
Because we had some other current players on the Jazz. I'm trying to think what's his name on the current Jazz.
Now, if you guys really want to go, again, Robbie and I truthfully don't know. This is why it's a hidden gem. Maybe it's brand new Utah Jazz Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Memphis Grizzlies, who got traded there this past trade deadline. Again, I highly doubt it, but again, you never know.
Jaren Jackson we've had.
Yeah, so that's a possibility.
Yusuf Norik we've had. Lauri Markkanen we've had as a hidden gem.
So yeah, all those guys, potential guys for the Utah Jazz. Next NBA player.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Well, we know who the next NBA guy is going to be. Minnesota Timberwolves. That's going to be Anthony Edwards. The New York Rangers. That's going to be Henrik Lundqvist. And the Washington Bullets. So the Bullets is interesting too. I've seen an Elvin Hayes basketball. I've seen Wes Unseld. I've seen Chris Webber. A lot of people forget that Chris Webber was originally drafted by the Bullets, played there for a couple of seasons for Washington. That's a possibility. So that'll be pretty cool. The LA Lakers, that's going to be Shaq Daddy. That is indeed on the Lakers.
Shaq Daddy.
Shaq Daddy, the big diesel. That is going to be an LA Lakers hit.
Did you hear about Shaq Daddy having his own restaurant on the cruise line?
On the cruise line, I don't doubt that. Have you ever tried his chicken before?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be Shaq's chicken.
On the cruise line ship. I just saw a report out there that he partnered up with Carnival Cruise Line, and it's going to be, I guess, right next door to Guy Fieri's burger joint on the ship. So
that's sick.
Yeah. Apparently, it's good chicken. I've never had it.
Yeah,
so if you guys, anybody out there that has Shaq's chicken, let us know, because they say it's good. It's very popular. You have?
It's very crunchy.
Where the hell?
It's very good. Oh, when I was down in, oh my God, where was I? Was I Kentucky?
I was gonna say somewhere like South, right? Yeah,
Kentucky.
South.
Yeah, Kentucky. It's really, really good. There's limited locations. There's a lot more on the West Coast though.
It's West Coast.
There's actually a lot on the West Coast too. I think some of those shops actually ended
most of it was East Coast, like South, like Florida and all that area, Atlanta, Georgia, South Carolina area.
Yeah. If there's one thing Shaq knows how to do, it's how to market. It's how to get his name out there. There's not a thing that Shaq cannot get out there.
Well, Shaq needs to open one up here in Chicago.
I would. Maybe there is one. I
need
wonder.
to get a hold of Shaq. Shaq, can I partner up with you and open up your very first chicken shack here?
Yeah, I like Chicken Shack. That's already a great Chicken Shack. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, and then we could.
That's it. I'm going out there trademarking that.
Chicken Shack. Yeah, I was gonna say patent pending. Write it down.
I'm patenting that right now before someone steals that.
The 20 people that are tuning in out there, you guys did not hear a single thing. Okay, this is an inside job.
Copyright.
So copy. On a cruise ship, the ship's name is Chicken of the Sea. Chicken of the Sea. Chicken of the Sea. Yeah, I like that. We got Shaq, Eric Lindros for the Flyers, and then the Calgary Flames. We've had Jerome McGinley before. Maybe Kiprasov potentially for the Flames as well. Can't really think of too many others. Maybe some more modern day Flames. We shall see. The New York Knicks. That's going to be Karl Anthony Towns. Meow. Kitty cat. St. Louis Blues, that'll be the Hull and Oates. And the Atlanta Hawks, that's going to be Dominique Wilkins. So that's going to be 3 headliners right there. So very, very cool stuff, guys. And again, this NBA and NHL playoff mixer, again, right around the freaking corner. I'm going to do a quick rundown, and then we can talk about some of the NBA and NHL playoff implications and how things are going to be looking up with those. We could talk about that a little bit as we continue to move along here, as we are just past the 1 hour mark on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Again, guys, Rob Hill and Robbie Lopez on the mic for you guys. We've had that one jersey break, which led to that secondary headliner in MJD, baby. Flames, you say? Yes, Tyler. Yes, I did. What's going on, Mr. Matlock? You a hockey guy, Ty? Haven't seen a whole lot of hockey talk go down in the chat lately. So we are pretty I don't know. It's kind of like when it comes to hockey memorabilia, it kind of goes in ebbs and flows with what we get here at UA. So you have to catch us here at the right time. One thing that you're always going to go to a whole lot of is this quarterback room. Again, this quarterback room, for whatever reason, has come to a complete standstill. I know that the high roller dominated last night, but I will say that there are some elite level quarterbacks here in this quarterback series still left. Bob said my NHL final is Dallas and Buffalo. The cup returns to Western New York. I love that. Yeah, Dallas and Buffalo. Dallas and Buffalo. Why does that sound? I'm trying to think. Is that Bob? Is that a rematch? Has that ever been an NHL?
I was gonna say I think that it is
before?
a rematch of Stanley Cup.
Was that the '99 Stanley Cup, Bob? If I remember correctly. Feel free to remind me of that, because is that the Brett IDL
Buffalo?
I don't know. He says I don't know, Mr. IDK. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Buffalo versus Dallas. Because I remember when Joshua Bateman was in here all the time, and he would talk about the Brett Hull no goal in '99.
That would have been the 1999 Stanley Cup playoffs. Dallas defeating the Buffalo Sabres to win their first Stanley Cup champion in their history.
Ding, ding,
June 19th, 1999.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Joshua Bateman for actually helping me remember that. Josh, whether you're out fighting crime out there, Batman, we miss you here in the break room. JB said, Bob, what about the Rangers or the Devils? I'm going Avs and Lightning.
What was the catchphrase I was going for? Chicken Shack?
Chicken Shack. Yeah, Chicken Shack. Chicken Shack is badass. They are on the golf course now through August. Now through August. Yeah, Avs and Lightning. So again, it's another good predictions thing. I'm gonna preview some of what the matchups are gonna look like in the other first round coming up for the NHL playoffs. But most importantly, here in the break room, guys, for the quarterback room, Trevor Lawrence on the Clemson Authentic lid. Again, we only ever really get this lid when it comes to a college mixer that we get. So it's very rare for us to add this in a pro football series like this exclusive NFL quarterback room mixer that we got for you guys here. So this is really nice to add this Trevor Lawrence college lid in here. Again, Drake May, second-year quarterback. Robbie, this draft class is looking historically freaking good. When it comes to, the 2024 draft class? Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix. These guys are all ready, taking the league by storm. May has already made the Super Bowl. Jaden Daniels has made a championship game. Caleb Williams has won a playoff game. Bo Nix has won a playoff game, defeating an MVP in Josh Allen. So really, really talented stuff. This Drake May Authentic going anywhere between $1,200 to $1,300 right now. You can get it for just $88 on a single. The Devils were great on the golf course prior to their game Sunday. At least the Rangers beat Tampa Bay on the last game. Right, this is true. 3 to go in net.
NBA, NHL double box.
Beautiful.
I got Adam Maynard jumping in with 3 spots, taking it down to 3 spots. He bought 3, taking it to 3 spots to go. So let's close this out.
Yeah, guys, let's close it out indeed. Let's get our again, Robbie. There's no better feeling in the world than breaking the seal on a brand new series.
Nope.
Some people say it's winning the lottery if you're lucky enough, the birth of your first child, the day that you get married. No, screw that. It's the day that you get yourself a win by breaking the seal off of a series here at Ultimate Autographs. That is the greatest feeling in the world, guys. Again, all the double up possibilities that I just went through for you guys. We are in a brand new 30-box series. We have at least a double up in every single division here that is possible for headliners. Wow. Again, out of it, Robbie, if you were able to go in this NBA and NHL series, my friend, if you could, without getting caught, without getting in trouble with Matt, Dave, or Jeff, if you could take home any one of these items in this series, which one would it be? Any one of your choosing.
Well, still haven't gotten Bernard, so yeah, I'd probably go with Bernard.
Connor Bedard would be badass. I mean, I love hockey sweaters. Hockey sweaters are great. Also, this is a licensed jersey, guys. Keep this in mind. Rob, what's the difference between a license, a standard, and a custom? It's very simple. Just look for the branding on the part of the jersey. It's going to be in the picture of the graphic or the description. Like, for example, Connor Bedard has the Adidas licensing on it, just like Victor Wembanyama has the Nike, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the... This is my go-to, Robbie. We got anything?
1 to go. Bobby got in for 2 spots. 1 to go in that double.
Appreciate you, Mr. Boulay. Good luck to you, Bobby, in this upcoming series that is going to break any minute now. Robbie, this has to be mine. This is easily one of my favorite players in the entire NBA. So, do you know this guy right now? Because of what he has done in the NBA over the last number of seasons, guys, feel free to let me know. And Robbie, I want to let me know your thoughts on this. In a lot of different sports, we talk about the most lopsided trades in sports history. The ones that, like, for example, everybody talks about Luka Dončić now. You know, getting traded to the Lakers. How the hell did that happen? In the NFL, we talk about Herschel Walker and the infamous Herschel Walker trade. This, to me, is the most lopsided trade. We'll see as time goes along, but for me in sports history, when the Clippers traded for Paul George going into the 2020 season, they traded 5 future first-round picks and a little-known rookie-year player by the name of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai over the last Shai, baby.
Shai, baby.
You know why he wears the number 2 on his back? Because that's how many MVPs he is going to have by the end of the season. He's going to walk away with this. He's going to walk away with the second MVP and potentially his second Finals MVP in back-to-back years. I need you. And the Shai. I need you folks to understand how great this guy is, if you don't already. $70, $140, or $280. It does not matter, okay? He has 4 consecutive seasons of scoring 30 points or more. He is shooting over 50% from the field as a guard. He is in the midst of having the most efficient guard season since 2016 Stephen Curry, who just broke efficiency for all guards in NBA history, who had the greatest shooting season ever. Like, it's pretty insane what Shai's been able to do. The Thunder won 65 games again this year. They've only lost 40 over the last 2 seasons combined. This guy is an absolute engine. He's the straw that stirs that entire engine in Oklahoma City. And I think that he might go down as one of the greatest players of all time. And hopefully we can get him right away here when this double closes. So yeah. Again, we've already done 1 jersey already in Maurice Jones-Drew. Let's keep adding on. One to go in that double, guys. Do not get sniped if you already got a spot in that. And again, it's not just jerseys. We got an Anthony Edwards shoe. We got that Shaq basketball with the Henrik Lundqvist mask. But again, feel free to let me know in the chat, guys. That's what I want to ask you guys out there. What's the most, in your opinion, what are some of the most lopsided trades in sports history? Feel free to let me know.
Cubs place freaking Palencia on the
IL, I saw that, yeah. I just got the update on my fantasy team, so I got to go pick up a new closer.
Sorry, he's on the 15-day.
I'm trying to think of some. Okay, so obviously Babe Ruth. The Babe Ruth trade, that's obvious. Most lopsided trades ever. That's tough, man. Those are tough to think about.
Lopsided trade?
Yeah, like worst trades ever.
I know the Cubs had a few.
I was gonna say all teams are gonna win some trades, all are gonna lose some. Russell Wilson in Denver.
Probably. Or Watson to Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah, that's not a great one either. Oh, which by the way, I was watching some ESPN countdown the other day. They were talking about how Deshaun Watson might be the projected starter for Cleveland going into this year if he is healthy and ready to go. We'll see about that. Russell Wilson and Denver both. Hey, the Broncos. I don't think Broncos fans. You want to talk about something they can chuckle at, dude? They're like, hey, we got Bo Nix. Who the hell cares? Like, we got Sean Payton turn that ship around really, really fast. Bob said the Mets traded Nolan Ryan to the Angels for Jim Fregosi. Yeah, Jim Fregosi, who is actually, like, I still think a pretty decent ball player. But yeah, I think, he never just turned out to be, obviously, Nolan Ryan. All-time leader in no-hitters and a strikeout leader. That's a great one, Bob. Wilson is one of the worst ever, but doesn't beat the Vikings. Yeah, and Herschel Walker. Talked about that earlier, the Herschel Walker trade.
I was going to say, last year in November, Bleacher Report did a ranking of top sports, worst trades in sports history. Actually, this century. Determining this was immediate perception, long-term impact, superstar value, culture / market shock. So 20 is Matthew Tkachuk to the Panthers. Let's see. 19 is A.J. Brown to the Eagles. We got Juan Soto to the Padres. We also have...
No, not Juan Soto to the Padres.
Let's see.
Didn't amount to anything.
17's Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors. They put 16 Micah Parsons to the Packers. 15 Mookie Betts to the Dodgers. 14 is Andre Bargnani to the Knicks. We also have at 13 Wes Walker to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Eddie Curry to the Knicks at 12.
From the Bulls.
Yeah. Then we have at number 11 Randy Moss to the Patriots. At number 10 Philip Forsberg to the Predators. Number 8 Trent Richardson to the Colts.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8, Russell Wilson to the Broncos comes in at number 8.
There you go, both.
We also have here number 7 James Harden to the Rockets.
Yep.
At number 6 Miguel Cabrera to the Tigers.
Yeah, from Florida. Him and Dontrell Willis.
We also have number 5 Markelle Fultz for Jason Tatum.
On draft night. Yeah, because Danny Ainge, Danny Ainge traded down.
Yeah.
To number 3.
Then at number 4 is the Deshaun Watson to the Browns. Number 4. Number 3, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce to the Nets.
Yeah, because the draft picks they later got turned into Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum later on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Number 2 is going to be Paul George for Shai.
Yep, that's the one I said.
I'm sorry, for Shea and picks.
Yep.
And the number 1, Luka Dončić to the Lakers.
Yeah, the shock factor of that, like the Luka trade. Yeah, Luka for AD. What's going on, Big Mike?
Big Mike, what's up?
Big Mike, baby. What's going on, Mr. Arias? Yeah, the Luka for AD one. Now, I like how they said like shock factor had to be in that, right?
Yeah.
I remember to show you a cultural impact, I'll give you a perfect example. When I'm at, okay, so respectfully, Jazz, I love you, but she does not give a rat's ass about sports for the most part. When the Luka trade broke, it was like midnight our time, and we were getting ready like to sleep or whatever, and like my phone got so hot from how many notifications I was getting from everywhere. So I'm like, it like woke me up. I was like, and then I'm like, I'm freaking out. I couldn't believe it. And then she was like, why is this? Like, why does this matter? Why is it such a big deal? So I'm explaining to her why this is such a big deal. No less, I shit you not, no less than a week later, I'm buying her this little like Luka 77 Lakers shirt. And all of a sudden we're staying up and we're watching Lakers games with LeBron and Luka Dončić. And now she's into basketball because of Luka and the drama surrounding, like, you know, so like cultural impact, like it had like a bigger, you know, it's one of those things. So even to this day, that's still super shocking. So guys, it's also super shocking that the double in this NBA and NHL playoff mixer is not closed yet. $140.
Yeah, I'm really shocked.
First, come on guys. First one in this series here, 30 boxes, 18 headliners. Let's get this bad mamma jamma broken into.
Yeah, Bobby was the last one. So let's make this happen. I'm ready. Who's ready?
I'm ready
for some multi-mixer.
I'm ready for the multi-mixer, and I'm also ready for the high roller as well, my friends. So I'm ready to roll the dice with this one. Bofa said I agreed. I loved it as a Seahawks fan, though. Yeah, no, Bofa. It's been a pretty good year for a Seattle fan. Pretty good year to be a Seattle sports fan. So. Again, Jordan Love, Andre Johnson, and Emmitt Smith, all speed flexes, again, still available in these crates for our high roller series, which again, we had 15 high roller crates last night. We are now down to 3 remaining guys. Again, there's a good chance that these will continue to roll out through the rest of the day. Again, hey, even if you want to help combine with somebody, it'll be like, hey, you want to split to get into this final spot, do that. Whatever it is that you got to do. Put something on your credit card, close out that high roller. Close that bad boy out right there.
Come on.
First pitch, just getting ready to go underway. Of course, the Friday Powder Blues.
Oh, it's always Friday. Friday Blues.
Friday Blues, baby.
Friday Blues.
Edward Cabrera now looking to have the Friday Blues. It's been looks like a pretty nice acquisition for the Cubs so far.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
He's had 2 amazing starts and 1 okay start for the Cubs so far. He's got pretty disgusting stuff, Edward Cabrera.
Wow. There's not a lot of home run in 16.2 innings pitched.
Well, I imagine with the weather today, which is 80 degrees outside right now.
Yeah,
wind's going to be blown out.
So it's going to... I saw a stat out there. They're predicting 3.5 home runs. That's the line. 3.5.
I believe it. Yeah.
Under, over.
I would definitely believe it. So...
what would you take? 3? You take the 3? You take the under?
I'd probably take the over. 3.5 is a lot, but I would take the over. I would take the over. Just because I agree with you. I don't like Kodai Senga. I don't like Kodai Senga a lot, to be honest with you. He's really struggled the last year and a half.
This whole team struggled. That's
Mets,
why I'm hoping for a sweep from the Mets this weekend.
Is Robert starting today for the Mets? Did you happen to see that? Luis Robert starting today for the Mets, I wonder.
I don't know. I didn't see the lineup yet. They haven't posted it.
JB said, I hated it as a Broncos fan, Bofa, but not as much as I hated them drafting Tebow. We'll never remember seeing him on the phone when the Broncos were drafting. I couldn't stop saying no. Forget now to remember. Hey, you'll never forget that. You'll never forget that. You'll never forget the Demaryius Thomas catch, though, right? One of the coolest playoff moments, really, in modern history. I still cannot believe that Tim Tebow throwing a football was uncomfortable to watch.
Thank you there, Adam Maynard.
Adam Maynard, baby. Woo!
Closing out that double box.
Way to go.
And a NBA, NHL.
Very nice. Thank you, guys. Also, I just dropped the link to this as well. The quarterback room's feeling a little lonely. The quarterback room is empty.
Actually, did he hear any?
Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Jordan Love, Terry Bradshaw, Eli Manning, Bryce Young, Dan Fouts. All there and available for you guys. 7 headliners and 16 boxes to go.
Yeah, he called it May. Okay, playoff.
We're gonna have that list together very shortly, and let's see if this is on the ticker here.
No.
Actually, it is. It is on the ticker. Playoff mixer.
Oh,
look it.
I know. I got confused. I was looking for NBA, and it's playoff mixer.
Who hosted this morning? Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin.
Franklin, way to go, Franklin the turtle. Way to go, buddy. My son wants basketball items. My man, we need some more hoops hype in the chat. I love it. Who are you looking to go? Who's your son looking to? Which item in particular? Damn, way to condense all the names too. Gold star, Robbie. Gold star. Ryan said my former sergeant is a huge Broncos fan. I may have teased him on that trade. All right, I'm gonna look for 2 numbers, by the way, guys. 2 numbers for playoff mixer double number 1. Curry. Okay, so Curry, very obvious. Dude, that Curry stat jersey, Adam, I've been here for almost 7 months. I have not seen a Steph Curry stat jersey. But any new players, really. How about your son getting an Anthony Edwards signed sneaker, which, by the way, that sneaker for Anthony Edwards, that is his own licensed sneaker that he has. That is a part of his own line that he has. Okay, so Adam Hoffman is going to rock 3 and 16, so thank you, Adam. So that sounds good to me. Okay, so then that'll be 4 through 15.
3 and 16.
And then
17 so that's
through
fine.
30.
I could just do that. So 3 and 16 in this NHL.
Ticker is now updated. I'll randomize your names, guys. Tristan Enough, Adam Hoffman, Adam Maynard, Bobby Boulet.
It's 3 and 16, right?
Yes, sir. Well, in the great words of, I cannot believe I'm saying this. I'm only doing this because I appreciate my producer so much. Let's play 2 in these doubles today. Is the great words of Ernie Banks would say. Let's play 2.
Let's play 2.
Let's play 2, baby. In these doubles, let's play 2. Yeah, there you go. He wore AE shoes this year for basketball. He's 9. That is awesome, Adam. That is so cool to hear, bro. Yeah, I love Ants shoes. I've actually been looking into getting a, not necessarily Ants, but I like Kawhi's new shoes. I'm a big fan of Ja's signature shoe as well. I'm a big fan of both of those guys and their shoes. Anthony Edwards is nice. By the way, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's, he's got a deal with Converse. He's got some great custom shoes on his line. Again, I have only ever... how many shoes have you pulled out here? Like cleats, shoes you've never pulled out?
Not me.
Really?
I mean, we've had a cleat. Did I pull that cleat? In the midnight man? Actually, I pulled the cleat of what's his name?
Did you pull Mike Trout?
No, who was it? The Mike Trout cleat?
I think Trouts were the last cleats that we had that I knew of.
No, we had whatchamacallit cleat from was it Phillies?
Schwarber?
No.
Harper?
It'll come to me.
So while we wait on that for our man Robbie for that to come to him, I got a break to get into, guys, with Bobby Boulay at the top with the Spurs, Bruins, and Kings, the Hawks, the Nuggets, and the Magic. Adam Maynard has the Red Wings, Sixers, Oilers, Thunder, Canadians, and Raptors. So, Adam, for your basketball items, you can get Allen Iverson potentially, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's my number one pick for this. Tristan Yanef has the Warriors, Lightning, and Jazz. Adam Hoffman in his box calls. Timberwolves, Rangers, Bullets. Yeah, hey, Ryan Howard or Scott Rowland, maybe. Robbie.
What's up?
He's saying Ryan Howard or Scott Rowland for your Phillies, for the cleats.
No, I don't think it was Ryan Howard or Scott Rowland. And I could be off on the...
Alec Boehm. We have had Alec Boehm in the room before, though, funny enough. Zach Wheeler we don't get. Aaron Nola we don't get. Trying to think of some other top Phillies players. Adam Maynard rounding it out with, hey, you could get Shaq Daddy, Shaquille O'Neal, or Karl Anthony Towns. Adam, you have a lot of potential headliner. Or the Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, little throwback for the kiddo there. Teach him about the human highlight reel. Box number 3, 18 headliners, 30 boxes. I can't wait, Robbie. Let's get ourselves into it. And let's get ourselves into it in a big-time way, Robbie Lopez.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
You know what? There are some elite level acronyms in the English language. Such as MVP stands for Most Valuable Player. You know what also stands for MVP? SGA. Surely Great Acquisition. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder on the licensed 2025 NBA Finals jersey.
Adam Maynard.
The future MVP of this season, the reigning MVP of last season, the reigning Finals MVP, Shea Gilly, finds his way onto the table. My top hit I was hoping for. Adam Maynard says, boom! Big time hit. This is why you buy out 4 breaks at Ultimate Autographs. Unbelievable hit for the best player in the National Basketball Association, in my opinion. Dad of the year, indeed. Amazing, amazing hit right there. Shea Gilly, baby. Wow. What a great start. Didn't have to wait long. This is the guy that I was gassing up the most. And hey, again, if we Beetlejuice things enough here, Robbie, they will happen. Nice signature there from Shea on his patented number 2. And this is a PSA certification as well, as you can see there at the bottom. Awesome stuff there. Shea Gilly. Wow. So the free throw merchant is off the board. 17 headliners, 29 boxes. I'm happy for Adam, though. Really am, because he said he's looking stuff for his son, right? And that's like that's the underrated part of playing in this break room, Robbie, is that it's one thing if you want to play for yourself and you want to build up your own collection and do your own thing. That we have a lot of respect and admiration for. But getting stuff for your kids, your family, getting stuff for your wife so she's no longer pissed off at you because you don't want to take out the garbage or mow the lawn. But getting it stuff for your kids is different, man. Shout out to Adam. So 1 down. Let's see what we got next here. Still a double-up possibility for you, Adam, with the Canadians. 10 club spot there. Shea Gilly off the board. Okay. So thanks, guys. He almost bought his shirt last tournament, but I talked him into an Iverson shirt. Good man. That's my all-time favorite player, Adam. You're raising him right. All right, so that's number 3. Let's see what 16 is.
Right, yeah, that's this one right here.
Bob Boulay, Adam Hoffman, Tristan enough looking to get on the board. Good luck, gentlemen.
Oh, that was the Mike Trout?
Well, from what we got here, again, the other half of this series with nearly just as many loaded names, this is not just an NBA mixer. It is also, of course, an NHL mixer.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of guys in this series.
Hey, got him.
We got a lot of guys in this series, Robbie, who would love to play for the NHL. Adam, hopefully you like the NHL as much as you like the hardwood. A Hall of Famer, a former Art Ross Trophy winner, and a part of the NHL's 100 greatest players of all time. You might know him as number 88, the 2016 Hall of Famer, Eric Lindros.
Yeah.
Eric Lindros.
That's my guy right there. I grew up watching him.
Philadelphia. Dude, he's an absolute
Him,
monster.
John LeClaire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Steve Sullivan. Not Steve Sullivan. He was on the Penguins. Who else was on the Flyers during that time? Let me see.
Roenick? Or is he before Roenick?
I think he might have played with Roenick.
Yeah, I'm sure he was the first overall pick in the 1991 NHL draft. Again, a guy that had a ton of expectations coming into the league. He spent a vast majority of his career with the Philadelphia Flyers. Played 13 years in the NHL.
He was a scrappy guy too, man. He'd throw down.
Had over 865 points over 760 career games. He said, I love sports. What a break for me. Hey, Adam, this is what you get, man. You buy a majority of the break spots. You walk away with 2 elite headliners, 1 from each sport. Also, by the way, for Lindros, your JSA certification, and you get the Hall of Fame 16 right there for you, my man. Dan Beauty, Jersey Adam, one of
Michael Renberg, because they were called the Legion of Doom. Him and John LeClaire and Michael Renberg were known as the Legion of Doom.
The Legion of
Oh
Doom.
my God, that's what I'm saying. I love Lindros because the guy he could put a hit on the guy because of the fact that, and that's the reasons why I got into hockey. It was because of Eric Lindros and because we here in Chicago couldn't really watch our own Chicago Blackhawks because they were never on TV. So we had to watch these, games that we saw on NBC because that's what they were on. They were on NBC. So, watching those guys, man, they just know how to lay down the hit or two, man. Especially into the boards, even in open ice. What were the pulls I just came back? That was Eric Lindros and Shea
Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, not exactly a guy you'd want to get run over by, Robbie. 6'4", 240 pounds.
Nope.
On skates. Coming at you like a freight train, Eric Lindros. Former first overall pick. A lot of 1-1 picks. And by the way, this is why you get into the breaks early. 16 headliners and now 28 boxes left. Still, Tyler, some really, really great stuff remaining in that NBA and NHL mix-up. So, guys, where will we be going off to next? So I'm going to I'm gonna offer a little something special here for you guys.
You're gonna offer up something?
A little something. It's actually
something.
a little something. It's gonna be a twofer. It's gonna be a 2-for-1, like I'm turning a double play here. Okay, so I gotta do some quick math here. I'm gonna be giving off let's see here. 491 divided by Give me 1 second, guys, so I can get this right. Okay, cool. For this is only going to be for this final spot to close the single crate, Robbie. I'm going to be giving out 15% for the rest of this show, the next 25 or so minutes until the 2 o'clock hour, Robbie. I'm going to give out 15% off of that $491 spot Robbie, that's $73 in store credit. $73 in store credit. 15% off. It's only that last available crate. Again, we have Jordan Love on the Speed Flex, Andre Johnson, and Emmitt Smith on the Speed Flex. And guess what, boys and girls? There is still more to come. This is a separate Chase Wheel Spin. So the prior 7 people that came into the show in this break, they're also going to get rewarded with that final person that closes out with the Chase Wheel Spin. So get yourself that guaranteed $73 back. So essentially, you're paying right around, let's see here. Let's do some simple math here, Rob. You're paying about $418. So it's going to be $418 for this spot right here to close that out in the high roller. You're going to get one of those 3 Speed Flexes and 2 authentic helmets to come out in that break. Also, I've never done a high roller before, and I really want to be able to go through the show with doing at least one. I haven't done a high roller. I have not done a high roller before. Wish I could say that I have, my friend.
Oh, we have.
If we did, I was on the producer side. I've never done it over here on this side, so it never makes it to Friday morning.
Yeah.
Or Friday afternoon.
It was your show.
Not that I can remember. I'd have to go back and find it. If it was, it must not have been a good break. if I did end up remembering it. So again, we're pretty much 8 across the board, except here in the regular jerseys we got in the end zone jersey series, guys.
Come on, say
This is the $31, $62, and $124 price point for these jerseys, guys. 5 headliners, 13 boxes. Double up right here, Bob Greasy and Ty Law. Devontae Adams, Edgerrin James, and Ray Lewis. Adam said, I'm in line to get him from school. Thanks. He will be pumped. Hey, Adam, I just want to give you a heads up, my friend, if you're still with us. If you surprise your son with that Shea Gilgeous, again, what you can do, have him pull up his phone, because, let's be honest. All kids have phones these days, let's be honest.
Yes.
You can end up recording his reaction, right? If you record his reaction to him winning that, send it to the ad contest here, marketing at ultimateautographs.com. Get his reaction, man. He might shed a tear, have him put on his best, Golden Globe type of performance here, and could eventually win some UA store credit out of it too. So, that'd be really, really cool. It would be a heart-warming thing to see, man. Because this is why we do this job, right? This is why we love coming here. Robbie and I, we love talking about sports as much as the next guy. But it's the best feeling when we can help you guys and gals get the best sports memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. A fraction of the cost.
We're talking about 1.10000. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not good with my fractions.
We're talking about fractions, man. We're talking about
3/4
fractions.
is what? 0.25? 3/4?
0.75.
0.75.
0.75.
I'm sorry. 1/4 is 2.5. That's right. Let's see.
1/4, 0.5,
Yeah!
0.75. Somebody 1 yard. Is that Ballesteros?
Yeah, Ballesteros. 3-run shot.
Yeah, he can. Well, there's one homer.
There's one.
There's one, yeah. No, dude, he can mash. He's built like a bowling ball, but
Oh my goodness.
he can mash the ball.
He's I would say he's our bigger version of Kyle Schwarber.
If he could be Kyle Schwarber, that'd be amazing. Oh yeah, opposite field. Yeah. Right into the jet stream. Boom. There you go. What's that? 3-0 Cubbies?
4-0.
4-0. Alrighty. Wow. So, got the last 20 minutes or so here, guys. Where are we going to venture to?
I want to get into that NBA NHL mixer.
Keep running up, baby.
There's some. Did you tell him that there's some slips in there? Did you go break it down on the NHL? There's slips in there, folks. There's divisions. There's a opportunity to win over $1,000.
Yeah, let's remind him of that. Okay, so if the division on the sheet of paper matches the division of the NBA Finals champion or Stanley Cup champion, then will receive 1,000 in store credit.
Yep.
Okay, so if the division on the sheet of paper.
So there are going to be pieces of paper in the boxes.
Yeah.
We'll reveal, I believe it's a division. So if it's like, for instance, NBA Central, obviously whoever comes out of the NBA Central, Pistons, I forgot who else is in the Central.
Bulls, Bucks, whatever.
Well, yeah,
Pacers,
they'll,
Cavs.
you know, that team comes and wins the NBA Finals, they'll win the 1,000. Or
Wow.
NHL, if they get the, I believe like Avalanche or whatever, or not Avalanche. What's the division for Avalanche? It's like the Western Conference.
They're in the Western Conference. Yeah,
Western
that's all.
Conference. So it's the Western Conference, Eastern Conference for NHL. NBA is also Eastern and Western.
Yeah.
Oh, these are divisions actually.
Yeah. So
Give
if
me
the
one
division
second.
on the sheet of paper matches the division of the NBA Finals champion or Stanley Cup champion, then you will receive 1,000 in store credit. Okay, so
Okay, so Southeast Division. Get out of here. I don't want to go back. So you got Southeast Division.
I'm trying to think here. So wait, so does this mean, by reading this out loud, I'm actually trying to depict this right now, because it says if the division on the sheet of paper matches the division of the NBA Finals champion or Stanley Cup champion, then you will receive $1,000 in store credit. So that means for this upcoming run for the NBA Finals and
Yes.
okay, so we're gonna keep track of that for every item then, for everybody that's won, or just people that have sheets of paper? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out there. So we can end up. I can end up figuring that out because we've only had 2 hits so far in the SGA and the Eric Lindros. Because
Those
obviously
are headliners. These are going to be non-headliners.
Okay, so there you go. So non-headliners. So not applicable to the 2 that we had. So for non-headliners. So that'll be good.
accordingly to this, there's 9 NBA divisions. There's the Atlantic Division, the Central Division, the Eastern Division, the Northwest Division, Pacific Division, Southeast and Southwest, Western Division, and Midwest Division.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Central is going to be considered the Bulls, Cavaliers, Pistons, Pacers, Bucks. Midwest is going to be. This is way back in the day. They're going way back in the day. So minus the Midwest division. Minus the Southwest division, I think. Oh yeah, that one is still going. No, that one's still active. Pacific?
That's awesome, though. I mean, again, this is a series we're going to have to, you guys are going to have to.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to have to stay in touch with, because, again, we're not going to figure that out until June, right? So,
Yes.
between the Stanley Cup, champion and the NBA champion. So, again, guys, we are fully fresh, fully reloaded on the Break Store. Again, for the rest of the show, I'm going to give this until 155. I'm going to give this until 155, guys. Because we are going to have the Chase Wheel Spin. We are going to have hits of the show because we ended up doing the Playoff Mixer Series, which, by the way, that is going to be a Chase Wheel Spin. Shout out to you folks for getting that for that double. We're going to do that. But, again, we have $73 off of this final crate spot here for this high roller. 73 off. And if this closes, this will lead to a Chase Wheel Spin. So in a perfect world, right, let me create this for you folks at home. If you are that one lucky duck who ends up buying in for... Again, it would only be $418. It's no longer $491 for this special occasion. For $418, you can get yourself a chance at Jordan Love, Andre Johnson, or Emmitt Smith. And who knows what other 2 authentic helmets that pop out in those crates. And if you end up winning the Chase Wheel Spin at the end of the show, Robbie, you could win $100 in store credit. So you get 73 back. You could win up to 100 in store credit. And you can end up winning a Speed Flex potentially too. So there's a lot of greatness that can happen from just closing out this final crate in this series. So again, 3 headliners, 9 boxes left, guys. See an order coming in over there. Maybe it is potentially the final crate, I hope.
And Steve Lenhart, yeah.
High roller?
Yeah, high roller single. Yeah, we're sold out on that.
Beautiful, Stevie. Awesome stuff, my friend. Great stuff. Huge round of applause to you. Okay, so he's going to get that 73 back. Yeah, in store credit. Sorry, that's $15 off, or 15% off that spot,
Yeah,
excuse me.
$73. Yeah.
Wow, way to go, Steve. Way to take advantage, brother. So way to go, guys. I'm going to end up getting that together once we get it. He said, damn, I was going to get in it.
Yeah.
It's all good, Tyler. It's all good, my man.
Okay.
Tyler, I will let you know on this. I don't know if I guess we'll see if you're in this break or not. If you're not, there's still going to be 2 separate crates left, so 2 headliners and 6 boxes after this is done. I will tell you this right now, Tyler. Didn't know it was 15% off. Yeah, I gave an announcement about like 5 or so minutes ago. I was going to run it throughout the rest of the show. Tyler, I will tell you this. If you end up getting a spot, once Robbie ends up getting that refreshed at some point for the next couple of crates, if you end up getting a spot, I'll give you a 15% off for every spot that you end up getting for that. If you end up doing that. So I'll do that just for you, buddy. So high roller for what we got here, guys. And we got some big time ballers in this. Thank you, Robbie, for getting that together. Jason Medor, Daniel Sandel, the Sandy Man, Davian Hasbury, Marisa Downey.
That's been reset for the next one, so he could get in and do that.
Thank you.
15% off.
Appreciate it. I will take that. Yeah. Oh, yes. There you go. And we got a meteor strike to see this afternoon on this Friday. What's going on, Jason? He said, I'll take that. I bet you will. He said, you can bet my sweet Bippy I'll take that. He's got 2 spots in here. He's got 3 spots. Never mind. And Steven Lenhart as well, who closed this out. So, again, let's see. It's UA cash back is what it is. Whenever we say 15% off that break spot, it's just the money that's getting sent back to you in UA store credit for that. Because we can't go in individually and adjust the price for you guys to pay for. So you're going to have to pay the $4.91 straight up. And then whatever the 15% off is, that's what we'll reimburse you in store credit. That Donald is badass. Jill won that earlier. Yeah, Jill's a baller. We all know that, guys. So I'm going to need, let me just check the ticker real quick. I'm going to need this. Let's see. Okay, so for the high roller, so we only have 1, 3, and 6. So one number for the high roller crates. So that's going to be 1, 3, and 6. Or with my typing, apparently it's the Hig roller. Whatever that is. Let's see here. 1, 3, and 6. I'll randomize those names. I've been chasing the AJ since yesterday. Ah, yes, the Andre Johnson chase. Now again, I will be a man of my word. I gave my word to Tyler, and I will give my word to the rest of you guys. Steven's going to go with crate 3, by the way, Robbie. He'll go with crate 3 for the high roller. So thank you. Okay. Because that Robbie did reload that, I'm only going to do this for the rest of the show, guys. Depending on what happens in this break, for the rest of the show, 8 out of 8 spots in that next high roller crate, 15% off of each spot for the rest of the show. So Steven already got credited, so if you guys want to start that back up in the next one, have at it. You'll get 73 back in store credit. So I'm going to end up randomizing these names for you guys here. This is going to be 8 times around we go. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their...
Box 3? Gotcha.
Crate 3, yeah.
Or, I'm sorry,
Crate 3, yeah. Thank you, my man. Me too. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Friday afternoon, wherever you might be tuning in from on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Everybody has been absolutely lovely here today. Thank you, Robbie. Let's see where we end up landing. Jason Medor is going after that Andre Johnson crate, and guess where Jason Medor's meteor ends up landing? In the AFC South as one of his 3 spots. He also is in the NFC North with Jordan Love, but Marisa Downey has that Emmitt Smith in the NFC East. Davian Hasbury has the NFC South. Steven Lenhart has the NFC West. Daniel Sandel has the AFC North and AFC East. And then Jason Medor's last spot is in that AFC West. So high roller crate 3, 1 out of 3. Again, historic moment here. Jason said, good luck, everybody. Yeah, this is, again, guys, this is going to be a first for me. I'm going to be popping my my high roller cherry here. So, dude, these boxes are beautiful, man. This is an awesome job by our series creating team, our box creating team. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. I'm sadly a big casino, a big board game kind of guy, so I love seeing this type of customization. So let's see what we got. First one in the high roller crate number 3. Good luck, everybody. Okay. And we are starting ourselves off with a Hall of Fame running back. A guy who back in the day led the league in rushing, and to this day is highly regarded as one of the greatest Dallas Cowboys in franchise history. No, it's not Emmitt Smith, but it certainly isn't a bad consolation. Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett on a gorgeous, this is a throwback Dallas Cowboys game day authentic, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful hit right there. Maurice Adombe, NFC East. NFC East, how about that for Tony Dorsett? I won the Chase, Donald, and Montana yesterday. Well, Jason, I would say to you, my friend, play the lottery. That's what I would tell you. Marisa, great start, girlfriend. Awesome hits. I know Marisa usually joins us in the chat, but again, Steven did close out this series, or this actual break. So all of these spots were bought into either this morning or yesterday. So I'm sure not everybody knows what's going on, but Marisa's about to get an email saying that she won this Tony Dorsett, so hopefully she pops back in with us. Yeah, great spots indeed for Jason. Now again, because of the fact that I'm not very familiar with how a lot of high rollers go myself, because I haven't done this personally before, I highly doubt that the Emmitt Smith Speed Flex would be in the same crate as the Tony Dorsett, but I guess we'll see. So let's see if the Jordan Love or the Andre Johnson is up next. Yesterday, the same guy won the Brady and Mahomes first and second pulls. Yeah, Robbie was saying that yesterday, right? The high roller with Brady and Mahomes was gone in the first and second pulls.
Yep.
Do you remember who won that?
I do not know.
That's woo. Well, well, somebody better check his pulse. Hopefully there was an ambulance on standby for him, because I would have gone into a state of shock. Oh, we got a nice one here. Got a nice one here. So for this, we're gonna take ourselves a trip into the rave category of things here. I absolutely love this color. We got ourselves a Canadian in this bad boy. Daniel Sandel is gonna get the Cincinnati Bengals starting running back on a beautiful rave authentic. It's Chase Brown. Chase Brown, who was really tabbed to have a breakout season last year for the Bengals. He got off to an auspicious start. When Joe Burrow went down, the offense really started to crater for most of the season, and nobody felt the hurt of that more than Chase Brown, but he did rebound once Burrow came back. I'm telling you guys this right now. I would bet big on Chase Brown to have a great bounce back year for Cincinnati. So 2 very, very nice hidden gems. 2 hidden gem running backs. Damn, Daniel with another hit. Very, very nice. Jason, now I think you are guaranteed a flex. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Joe, I'm thinking the same thing over here. If this is going to be a flex, which I assume it is going to be, yeah, this is going to look very, very good for our guy, Mr. Medor, hopefully. By the way, Jason, thank you for the Italian dressing, by the way. It's very, very good. Box 3 of 3 from crate number 3. Well, you know what they say about threes, right? Or if you get 3 numbers in a row? They like to call those angel numbers here. I hope you guys liked it. We absolutely devoured it. We enjoyed it. But you know what's another word for liking something, Robbie? Not only did I like it, I absolutely loved it. But Jason, I don't think I loved it as much as you are going to. Jordan, love this brand new rivalry lid. Valentine's Day might have happened 2 months ago, but we're still feeling the love.
Oh, wow.
Here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. How about this? Look at the back of this bad boy right here.
Oh, wow.
The back looks just as good as the front.
Yeah.
Jordan Love, rivalry speed flex, Jason Medor, baby. Ooze all the Italian dressing all over this bad boy right here. Absolutely gorgeous Packers flex. I know you were looking for the Andre Johnson. There's the damn it in the chat. But Jason, I'm going to tell you this right now. In the world of consolation prizes, I was going to say this has got to be fantastic. So here's the positive thing here. Look, I'm not going to, well, making it sound like I can. I cannot leap through the screen. Robbie and I can't do this. We can't leap through the screen, the monitors, our tablets, and force you guys to buy into break spots. But I am a man of my word. Anybody until 2 o'clock that wants to get in and buy a spot in that high roller crate is getting 15% off.
Oh, that was Tyler Matlock who got 2 spots in the next high roller.
Boom! Tyler, T-Mac. Okay, and I'm going to say this right now. I don't know if I'm going to be doing, me and Robbie will be here, by the way, our beautiful faces, for the 3 o'clock hour of Ultimate Autographs. I do not know if I will be running back that 15% off. I will say it's highly unlikely. So again, if you have, this is the time now. If you're kind of 50-50 on getting in on that high roller, now is the time. Why do they always sign on the right side? That's a good question. What's going on, Sean Nelson? Happy Friday to you. Every athlete does it differently. There's actually, specifically when it comes to like a lot of speed flexes, for a lot of speed flexes, there's actually a lot of athletes, depending on the design, that'll actually get it right on the shoehorn of the speed flex. Some guys like to sign it right next to the logo. And honestly, it all just depends on personal preference. Also, some athletes, Robbie, at least from what I've seen at some shows and some signings, they'll just sign them. If they're handed an item, they'll just straight up sign it wherever they end up like holding it in their hands. So it all just depends on them, I guess.
And then Jason Medora got 2 spots in the next high roller.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Jason, I'm going to write this up for you. And then hopefully I'll check back into another high roller. That'll be finished off.
So Jason's going to get another 146.
Correct. Tim and Tyler both. So perfect. Thank you guys. Thank you guys all so much. That's a difficult signature on the sweet spot with that stripe. Yeah, exactly. So that's why Jordan probably had to sign it there. And if you guys remember the Ward Moon, Robbie and I think had this debuted on our show about 2 weeks ago. We had their new rivalry helmets that are dropping. They had a Titans lettering that looked exactly like this. It was on a cream helmet just like this Packers one. This is a chef's kiss, man. I know Dom is going to be super pissed that he didn't get to see this last night, I'm sure. But you know what? We can't give the Packers fans everything. Jordan Love Speed Flex. All right, guys. Let's get you back into the room. Let's get caught up. I know Robbie just mentioned that half of the spots in that next high roller have already been taken. Let's get this final close, guys. Let's get this final close. 15% off of those spots. 15% off. 4 spots to go. Again, I'm going to extend this now. No, I'm going to have this go until 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I'm going to keep that. But we already have a Chase Wheelspin that's going to be coming up for this high roller. So if we can get this down to 2, I'll be a nice guy. If we can get this down to 2 by 2 o'clock.
Got Tristan jumping in with the double box in the NBA and single box NBA. So that's on the move, folks.
Thank you. So I'm going to be a nice guy. I'm going to give this 2 more minutes until 2 o'clock to get down to 2 spots. If we get this down to 2 spots, I'm going to extend this because that means we'll probably get more Chase Wheelspin action.
6-3 now.
6-3?
Yeah.
In what inning? Like the third?
Bottom of second.
The second.
I guess looks like Dansby just hit a home run.
I hope you took the over on home runs. Yeah. I hope you took the over. Any ball that gets in the air today is going to end up on Waveland. Okay, so yeah, NBA and NHL. Tristan's got the party started back up in here. Again, this is the brand new series that we dropped for you guys going into this show. Hopefully you folks take advantage of it here. We're going to start doing a lot of the Chase Wheelspins coming up. Was it Nico?
It was Nico.
There you go. Well, he's living up to that contract extension quite nicely.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Nico's a beast, man. I love Nico Horner. So, all the greatness that we have left. Andre Vasilevsky, Allen Iverson, Victor Wembanyama for what we got left in this series, guys. Unbelievable amount of licensed jerseys that we have available in this series. I'll just show you guys all of this as a whole right now for what we got available. Let's see here. No, you know what? I'm going to go back to this style of format. That's the graphic. I'll do this. So again, Allen Iverson, the answer, the former MVP, potentially an MVP this season, y'all, and Victor Wembanyama getting ready for his first ever playoff series. We have the Montreal Canadiens 10 Cups Club jersey, the Steph Curry stat jersey for what we got available for you guys. First time we've had a Stephen Curry stat jersey here at Ultimate Autographs. Former first overall pick Connor Bedard, Nikola Jokic, the Honey Bear, the Joker, the 3-time MVP. I almost called him the Honey Badger. That is not Tyrann Mathieu here in the break room. Shaquille O'Neal on the autograph Lakers basketball, Shaq Daddy here with us, the former 1992 first overall pick. Gordie Howe, the Detroit Red Wings legend. The Hall & Oates custom jersey. The Karl Anthony Towns licensed jersey. That's on an NBA licensed jersey. And how about this? The Ant-Man on his own AE signature shoe. The Ant-Man here in the UA Live break room. Jake Densel, Dominique Wilkins, and Phil Esposito, secondary headliners. So, guys, it is 2 o'clock on the nose. Let's see, Robbie. I do see maybe an order or two coming in, brother. I just want to see if we have any other high roller spots. Oh, yeah. Do we have any high roller spots? We got another close. Way to go, guys.
2 more orders coming in.
Yep, and who closed that out?
That was Steven Lenhart grabbing another 2 more spots. I'll send him. And Jason Medor grabbing 2 more spots. So
beautiful.
Jason will get another 146.
High roller sold out. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. See, I'm so glad that, huge shout out to Tyler, by the way, for saying, hey, I was about to jump into that. I felt kind of bad. I wanted to keep that 15% alive because originally I said I was going to keep it up till 2 o'clock. Huge tip of the cap. Huge round of applause to you folks for getting us there. So we're going to end up getting that together shortly. So for the high roller that is left, we know that one of the 2 speed flexes is either going to be Andre Johnson or Emmitt Smith. You can't go wrong with either one. After we end up doing this break, Robbie, we'll end up doing our chase wheel spins, and we'll get out of here. Again, Robbie and I could stay on all day and night if we could. Robbie and I will be back here at 3 o'clock. There's actually been a situation before where Robbie and I have actually not even had a break. We just rolled right on into the next show. But that's only going to happen
it's already been donated. Okay.
That's only going to happen if we continue to stay hot. Let's see here. So some of the great hits that we've had so far today over the course of the show. We're going to keep the flexes on the high rollers crushing it today. Hey, what's up, Batman? Rolling out from Gotham.
Hey!
Mr. Bateman, looking dapper in your PFP, my man. The Batman. Making a return from Gotham into the break room.
14's up for you.
Thank you, brother. I hate to look so damn sinister when I do my Batman voice, but it's like, I can't help but sound like a villain, even though I'm a vigilante. Great stuff from you guys in this high roller. So it's going to be between 2 different crate spots for what we got available left. We have crate 1 or crate 6. Crate 1 or 6. Can I freaking type? Thank you. Crate 1 or crate 6? 6 or 1? 1 or 6? Feel free to let me know. Tyler Madlock, Jason Medor, and Steven Lenhart. 8 times around we go. Mr. Bateman, I was talking about you earlier. I was saying some kind things, of course. Robbie and I were looking up what the 1999 NHL finals were. I know that you remember what they are, and I remember your hashtag no goal thing that you would always send in the chat when we had that NHL Mixer series a few months ago. That's what made me remember what the 99 finals matchup was. Because we were doing some NHL playoff previews earlier because we got that new NBA and NHL Mixer live on the website. So this is what our divisions are going to look like. If it is the Emmitt Smith crate, it's going to go to Jason Medor. And if it's the AFC South, Jason, it's going to be going to Steven Lenhart and that Andre Johnson spot. So, Jason, I know that you have a plethora of speed flexes and things to trade for. So, again, if this does end up going to Steven, I'm sure you guys can possibly work out a trade. So, crate 1 or 6, I'll give this about another 10 seconds or so. Tyler, you got the NFC North and the AFC North. It shouldn't have been a goal. Yeah, I was going to say. Should have been a goal indeed. I'm going to go to the picker wheel here. I have not heard anything. Yeah, Steven, let's make a trade. Let's see if anything happens here, Jason. So I'll go to 1 and 6 on the picker wheel here, guys. Let's see here. Let's see. Emmitt Smith or Andre Johnson, Robbie. What are we going to get? We're going to go to crate number. Oh, this is close. We're going to get crate number 6. So the last crate will be the first crate we started off the series with in good old number 1. Thank you, Brother Bear. Yep. Divisions are already set. Let's get it rocking and rolling here in the UA Live Break Room 1. Final time potentially again. Still have 5 series live on the break page for you guys. Let's get it going. All right, first crate of the 3. Let's get it going, guys. Good luck to you, gentlemen. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna stay with the local ties here. And I know, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the UA Live Break Rooms. Tyler, buddy, I know that you wanted the Andre Johnson. I know that you wanted the Emmitt Smith, but instead, how about a young rising star, a guy that broke out as an electrifying rookie for that man's Chicago Bears this past season, the former Mizzou Tiger. How about Luther Burden? Luther Burden on the Game Day Authentic right there. Tyler Matlock. Awesome hidden gem there, brother. See, sometimes the best things come in hidden packages, my friend. Very, very nice hit. This is a guy that I would want to hold on to, Ty. Standard Game Day Authentic, but this guy is anything but a standard player, Robbie. I think this guy could be the Bears' #1 wide receiver by the season's end.
Well, he could be. He's going to be, he is going to definitely be your new #1 now that Mr. DJ Moore is out of town. He's going to be your new #1, I believe, in my case. Or it could be Rome. Either one.
Yeah, either one I think will be more than capable. Just because this might be the last couple of lids we get on the table, I'm going to keep all of them on, so Luther will go up. Hopefully Luther doesn't burden me too much up here up on the table. So that's a very, very nice one right there. So for the second box that we got here, let's see what else we got. We're going to get one more authentic and then finish it off with either Emmitt Smith or Andre Johnson. See what we got. Ooh, okay. See, there's been a couple of times where this has happened. I like to call this the Robbie Lopez break because you start off with a Chicago Bear and then you finish it off with a Denver Bronco.
All right.
And by the way, when you get this player, Jason Medor, you don't think of him as a Denver Bronco. You think of him as a Philadelphia Eagle. How about Special X? Ooh. Brian Dawkins. Brian Dawkins, one of the greatest safeties of all time, the Hall of Fame safety, hidden gem, authentic. I always love the Denver Broncos lids because it has that 5280 decal right above the gate. Shows the sign of the elevation out in the Mile High City. Awesome hit right there, Jason Medor. I know what Jason's saying. He said, Rob, give me some more. I need that Emmitt Smith. Let's see what we got here.
302, 257.
303, 257 for Special X. Somebody's going to be feeling very, very special. Nice. He was in Denver for 3 years. Yeah, I still think, I think he made 2 Pro Bowls towards the end of his career with Denver, Joe. I'm pretty sure he did. But yeah, Brian Dawkins, man, he was a beast from start to finish. Speaking of, by the way, are we going to be going to the NFC East, where Dawkins played a majority of his career and nab Emmitt Smith? Or will we take the most underrated... Or Bobby, or will we be getting the most underrated wide receiver in NFL history, in my opinion? Well, I have an announcement for Jason Medor. Jason, I need you to get on the phone and put on your general manager's cap because you're going to have to get the phone number, the email confirmation of our guy, Steven Lenhart. Steven, who closed out our first round of trades and contributed to closing out this one. How about Andre 3000? He's certainly not an outcast when it comes to being here at Ultimate Autographs. A gorgeous photoed headliner, the STS Custom Speed Flex. Absolutely gorgeous hit. 11th most receiving yards of all time. The custom Honolulu Blue visor. Mr. Houston Texan. Wow, and this one stands alone on the table today. This is absolutely gorgeous. Great job, Mr. Lenhart. And a great job to Jason. How about a round of applause here? Look at that. 5 million points for Jason Medor. 5 million freaking points.
Nice.
Way to go. Yeah, Tyler, it's already in your account. Robbie should have credited that, and if he hasn't, he will.
Oh, Tyler?
Tyler Matlock, yeah. For his spots, yeah. For the spots that he bought.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. He's got his 140. It's in his account.
Thank you, brother. Awesome stuff, guys. I'm just going to take a quick look at the break pages. We are at 2:10 right now because Robbie and I do have to break some things down. We are going to have to stretch our legs, fill up our bellies. And you know what? Hell, go for a walk today, man. Oh, no, I was asking for the last box. Okay. I will, well, here's the thing. Because, again, he said, but never mind. Yeah, I was going to say.
The last box is one.
Yeah, let's see. What are we at for? Did you reload that for the last high roller?
Should be.
Let's see here. Yeah, so that still needs to get reloaded. If we end up,
sorry.
That's going to be a tough thing. I'm only going to say no, Tyler, unless I can get a general consensus that I know that series and that break will close, because that will be the last one. That'll be the Emmitt Smith. Just because, again, if we get a couple of people, Tyler, like 3 or 4, that buy in and nobody else does, we're unfortunately not going to sit on air until 3 o'clock and wait for that to go. So thank you, Robbie, for reloading that. So Ty, I'm probably just going to run it with those unless I get a consensus. He said, I'm good on Emmitt Smith. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it, Ty. So I'm going to check the rest of the break room real quick. And then Robbie and I, we're going to have our chase wheel spins and then our hits of the show. All right, so 7 to go and 7 to go in the NBA and NHL playoff mixer. 8 to go in the quarterback room. We are in that last crate with Emmitt Smith. Okay, so everything else is at 7s and 8s right now. That sounds pretty good. Robbie's got the chase wheel spins together.
Yep.
Okay, so
all the way down.
Three times. Did you combine these or what did you?
No, that's the. We only did the high roller, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, and then the playoff mixer is the jerseys, which is the double. Which is just the playoff mixer double.
Oh, the playoff
mixer, yeah. So we can do that next. We'll do that next. So this is the high roller right here. We're gonna go 8 times around. This is for everybody that contributed in the high roller in the show today. So we're gonna have 48 total names. Shout out to you guys. Awesome stuff here. Steven, if you are out there, Jason's offering a trade. He said, I have a lot of custom speed flexes if you want to make a trade. He is definitely one of the top guys you want to trade with. So we're going to go 8 times around. Let's see what happens. 5, 6. All right, so Daniel Sandel is on top after 7 times around. Will he stay or will he go? He's going to go. It's Steven Lenhart. It's the Steven Lenhart hour, baby. He closes it out with the Andre Johnson, and then he gets rewarded at the top of the chase wheel spin. Okay, so Steven, I'm going to wait on you, my man, really quick. If you want to start on a number between 1 through 100, for the wheel of 100, I'm going to give that a short amount of time, though, because we do have another chase wheel spin. Robbie, while we wait on Steven, give me your top 3 hits of the show, my man.
Top 3. Let's see what we're gonna go with. Let's do. I'll do Brian Dawkins, Jordan Love, and Andre Johnson.
Good calls, man. Yeah, that's tough to argue, bro. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna go Chase Brown because I love that rave. I'll go Chase Brown number 3, Jordan Love number 2, and of course the man who just typed in the chat, Stephen Lenhart wants to start on 31. Sounds good, my man. There's your Andre Johnson, Stephen, front and center, my man. Again, Stephen, reach out to Jason if you feel free to, if you are interested in maybe swapping it out. 303-259, so I gotta write this up. And then we will be doing that NBA and NHL Chase wheel spin in just a second here, guys. Andre Johnson, speed flex. So 31, Steven. Why 31? It's got to be a lucky number for you. Let's see what we got. All right. Get it right on that little Navy spot right there. 31. Is it a lucky number for our guy, Mr. Lenhart, today? It's going to almost come all the way back around. Wow, Robbie, look at this. We started at 31 and we ended at 31.
Oh, wow.
So that's what Stephen Lenhart is going to get on his Chase wheel spin today. And then we're going to have one final one. That's going to be that playoff mixer. Thank you. Robbie's got that ready. So we're going to have that playoff mixer double as well. And then we will close up shop here today. So we're going to go 8 times around again, guys. This is what we got for you.
All right, Jason grabbed 2 more spots in that high roller, so I'm sending him another 146.
Okay, and then Bobby Boulay, baby, Jersey Slime. He's gonna win the second Chase wheel spin here for what we got. Way to go, way to go. Awesome stuff, Bobby Boulay, Mr. Jersey Slime. If you're still out there, Bobby, any number you want to start on for some Chase wheel spin, my man? Shout out to you, Jason, as well for helping us move potentially that final high roller out of the room, chasing that Emmitt Smith. And with that being said, while we wait on Bob, if Bob doesn't say anything, Robbie, you got any words for our lovely breakers and breakheads out there, bro?
Keep coming at it, man. That NBA All-Star or NBA NHL mixer is going to be probably hot. Hopefully we can knock out this last box in the high roller. Then after the high roller, we've got another full-size series for you guys, which is brand new, coming up after that. So some interesting breaks, interesting series coming up, folks. So that should be a hot series for the 3 p.m. show, and I can't wait to see who's coming out and playing.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Haven't heard anything from my guy, Bob Boulay. Really looking forward to it, man, at the 3 o'clock hour with me and Robbie Lopez. Bob Boulay's Chase wheel spin today, going to be similar to Stephen Lenhart's. Bobby is going to get $26 in store credit. So Stephen's getting 31, Bob is getting 26, and then Robbie and I, we're going to get some lunch. We're going to step aside. Robbie's going to see if his Cubs can hold on to a very early lead here at Wrigley Field. I'm going to get some steps in. Enjoy the lovely weather out there. Hopefully you guys are all going to enjoy your Friday afternoon and eventually evening by the time that Robbie and I get back on air, 3 o'clock Central Time. All of you wonderful folks who are lovely out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, if you haven't done so already, hit that share button, like and subscribe. Tell your friends, your families, your daughters, your sons, your neighbors all about Ultimate Autographs. We're going to step aside for the next 40-plus minutes or so, and we will be back. One final time for the R&R Hour. Thank you guys so much for Robbie Lopez. This has been Rob Hill. Thank you guys for taking some time.